the darkest night, because we believe in hard work and faith to Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we alright for know the truth. Now that make we go protect the truth.
Truth began, no they neglect anyone.
We are the voice, we are the flame. Truth will rise, they'll know our name. We are the truth and nothing else.
Truth they get, we know they play.
Now for alone, we declare the way. Tune in every day to
Truth me get radio.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM. We empower the nation.
Mina Yusufu Jallo, the Cowfoot Prince, and you they listen to Truth Radio on 103.9 FM live from Freetown. Natu de las.
Ayo Nyabone se wo matonya ye pe gbo era we Tonya ye pe gbo era ngatu aya gbo ngbe wa to mi na ni FM we Tonya ye pe gbo wo era me ngatu aya gbo ngbe wa to mi na ni FM Tamianga tu atonya ye pe gbo era we Anya buda tonya ye mi aloma Tonya ye le mi amome Ya bone jagbe nya le ngeja ti anya le dwe mi do onya gongo lo tonya ye pe gbo era we Mi atanu isi vena Na bolo abo mi do eva Anya buda je pe gburu abo mi wa bi do tonya ye pe gbo era Amiaga tole papa goti talo ba pepe ne beda pene gbenu go ma o aya gbo gbe cha wa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi abede bede mo kini mo ya de kini mo ni da ke za ke me e bi lo to me gbo ta mi aga pinga e
Salon
walibena pyari seke alokende jaramanani Leone is a beautiful country. It's beautiful people.
Beautiful country and beautiful people. Good morning and welcome to another edition. This is the midweek edition of the Truth Morning Devotion. Today, now the 4th day in the month of February 2026. Today, now Wednesday. It's a Wednesday, now Ladies' Night. Ladies' Day, it should be. Well, every day should actually be a Woman's Day because they do everything. I see them every morning, man. Going out with them, going out to hustle and all of that. Yes, but it's Wednesday, midweek. Good morning and welcome, beautiful people, beautiful country, land of milk and honey, as Mikoto DJ Beski always say. This country is blessed. It's blessed with good people. Landscape, nature, and we're a beautiful country. This country now we're all on, and thanks to Lala CDB for reminding us every other weekday morning at this program for tell we say Salona we all on. There are things where we go say no, I go left. Mango join political party, commode go other party. Yes, Mango join one club, commode go na other club. He go in our region, say no, me I dey move go na this region. But there is one thing where you can't change. You can be dual citizen, you can take citizenship on the side. But what's that and born you in a shalom party? Yes, Leonians, there are things we share in common. We always keep it together. We share Leonianness, and then they for the remind we every other day say, irrespective of whatever is happening with us, there's something that brings us together, that I say Leonianness. Good morning and welcome. It is a blessed Wednesday morning. Very nice weather. And we want to tell Allah thank you. We want to say Alhamdulillah for we life. And for our life same too. We hope and believe say una sleep well with our families them. Whether you prepare the picking and this morning for go school, you then keke, okada, you drive a taxi, bus, poda, whatever. One for say very good morning and thank you for joining us this morning. If you listen to Win Radio Land on 103.9, if you watch me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, very good morning and welcome. It's always a blessing for sleep and wake. When you sleep and wake with well body, it's always a blessing. People in the way can don't sleep, for wake no problem. People in the way sick, they've been struggling with it. But we tell Allah thank you that we there this morning. I'm gonna make some coffee for us. Yeah, and it was start the day with there was some very nice coffee, by the way. The smell, I that's one of the things I enjoy, where the brew coffee. I enjoy the smell. I just like it, I enjoy it so much. And yeah, some tea. If you get tea this morning, just start your morning with tea. Yeah, but me I can start out with water, I can drink plenty water. Quite wake in the morning, knock me. Yeah, the small rubber water. Nakam first, yeah. Then we married in the morning now. Yeah, some days can start with hot water. Then I get me coffee. Yeah, but good morning and welcome. It's another working day. We want to tell Allah thank you that we get the energy and strength for come here for can do the people's work. And tell Allah thank you that una day with we as well. Every other morning, I can watch the phone and see how people can don't join me already for start the program. We tell Allah thank you for that. We tell Allah thank you for that. Good morning and welcome. Good morning to His Excellency the President of it is still in Dubai. But good morning to the first family. Good morning to His Excellency. Somebody saying I mean the only person where they tell President anyway good morning every other day. Yeah, I'm get training, they should say we expect the presidency, we expect the seat of power. Good morning to Madam First Lady, good morning to the first family, the security officers, them, where they protect and guide them. I want to say thank you to them. People already serve them as well. I want to say very good morning to the Vice President as well, where they down the road, in family as well. We ministers them. We military officers them, we never forget them. People that we don't put themselves forward for serve we never forget them. We police officers them, correctional officers, firefighters, and we traffic ward in there as well. They say they have been the call I can forget and they say themselves then they enforce the law for the member them. But traffic ward in them. We have a member on this morning back. And say very good morning to una all, and thanks for all una service. Thanks for all waiting una they do. For keep the country safe, for enforce law and order na the country. One for say very good morning to we neighbor them or people them na Spurwood, Spurloop, Gwentite, Dwazak, New England, Brookfields, people in our old school, people in our SS camp, IMAT, Regent, Bathurst. The mountain communities, Leicester, Gloucester, and we professor them at the University of Salone, Afrabe College, Mount Orel. People them way they up Afrabe College campus, students them and lecturers them, and the workman they want for say very good morning and very good morning to every other Sierra Leonean, wherever you they listen to we from right across the country. Want for say very thanks to colleagues them at the region. Where they connect with we na Kailaung, na Tongo, and some partner Pujan as well. One for say thanks Sona for ensuring that the people in the community then they able listen and understand what they do. Very soon, like I say, with the plan. Hopefully this year we expand and go get more network with community radio stations them for the broadcast what we they do. From Freetown right to communities them, especially in Falaba and Kabbalah, Falaba and Kabbalah, Koinadugu, wherever reach out to them parts then they. But good morning everyone and welcome. Let us pray as always. We start the devotion with prayers. We seek the guidance and blessings of Allah in our lives. We pray for the protection and guidance of we leaders them, we politicians them. We pray for ourselves as a people and we country. Let Allah make them easy for we. Let Allah make when we get the opportunity for lead, we make the right decisions. We'll get the opportunity for make decision and votes or whatever. We do the right thing. But let us pray. Join us in prayer. Say amen, amen wherever you are. Because as my man then alumni can say, we not have you in prayer. Allah the answer. It can be you. It can be me. And it can be me padding a grass feel lonely safe, Let us pray. Let's start with prayer. We'll come back shortly, continue for stay with we.
Let them continue for do the good work with and they can do, inshallah. All the leaders them go to the educational sectors, all the big man in this country, everybody when try and this country with the ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, let Allah protect and guide them. So inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إسرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين
ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من جهد البلاء والدرك الشكاء وسوء القضاء والشماتة الأعداء اللهم إياك نعبد ولك نصلي ونسجد وإليك نسعى ونحفد نرجو رحمتك ونخشى عذابك إن عذابك الجد بالكافرين ملحقا سلام سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والصلاة والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Papa God in heaven, we want to tell you thank you for Mama Salome. You are God over this land. The Bible says inside Psalm 24, Salona you own, and all waiting there inside Salona you get her. So Papa, for that reason we commit everything that you have. We pray you will take over the leadership of this land and you will lead me in the right path. We pray, Father, you will take over the youth of this land and you will lead them in the path of righteousness. We pray, Papa, Father, as Israel cried unto you, and you said in Exodus chapter 3, you have heard the cry of the Israelites. Father, hearken unto the cry of our nation. Hearken unto the cry of our nation. Here we cry, oh Papa, as we put them before you. Father, we pray so you will take full control over the leadership. We commit the president now your hand. Father, he says Psalm 75, the heart of king then at your hand. We pray, say you will bless with nation. We pray, say Father, you will put who that you want for put in 2028. Papa, you take over. Let your name be glorified. Inside Jesus' name, amen.
Bless me with money and pity. Now God don't do one for me. He look me big and change me story. Now God don't do one for me. Plenty thank you, plenty thank you, plenty thank you. Now God don't do one for me. You give me colapso, give colapso, give colapso.
Indeed, plenty thank you. Now God no more they do am for we. Amen, amen. So them prayer then day, God give we collect. You know, I can say peace of mind. I want to pray for the one who they married, and who they husband, and who they wife. They like give una the right one. Let give una pursue, they give una peace of mind. peace of mind. And then the very important na any home. If you not there, I like when I get all the wealth, all any kind of money. If you not get peace of mind, if you not staying at that place, say, you need to enjoy them. You should be the man the way they married way. All time they not treat for can ourselves na problem. Because sometimes peace of mind not the day. You see the woman the way always he go there out to party them. Happiness not in at home day. So let Allah make it easy for you. Party the way they plan for marriage before Ramadan. People that already plan for marriage before Ramadan. Let Allah give them the right person. I think it's a week now to Ramadan. The 18th of February they start for fast, inshallah. We pray say Allah give you the energy and the strength. So we go able to keep the fast and serve Allah, repent. Yesterday before I sleep, I watched a video of how then they prepare somebody for burial. And how the mortal man may see also how you become nothing. You just don't know more somebody. Now somebody they wash you now. You they wash yourself. Now somebody they take care of you, wrap we Muslim them wrap everything for you. And they ready for go bury you. So that thing then they tell you say this world we are nothing and nothing. You not get you cannot this world it's not you they go with you go nothing, no matter you wealth, you fame, you whatever. So that mistake what you do to other person, where you get power, you get influence, you get money, that way they use them for suffer other people them. For pray and repent, because you don't know when you're gonna die. So be at any time. Let Allah answer prayer them, let Allah make them easy for we. Let Allah protect and guide we leaders them. Let Allah give them empathy, sorryat, the wisdom and understanding for do waiting right for we. But we serve the people them. Now they throw it out in a treat. Now they cut pipe. One me man a grass feel lonely. Every day they complain to me. They get water in house. Well, pump they open always. But even the pump where they open and they cut the pipe, the water is saying not get force. So Guma Valley, please, grass feel lonely. Me people in a grass feel lonely, then they complain. Oh, I'm a community than they. I don't live there. People in a grass feel lonely, then they complain. Yeah, but na salon people them back, like I say. Now they cut pipe, now we they do the things they want for do. Now communities them. So now for pray for ourselves, low change. Low change. Former President Kumak out attitudinal change. President Biona civic education. But 10 years with the knacks up and civic education. Whoever can totally work for educate and imbibe civic responsibility from people there. But I think it's with our schools, with our schools. We picking we homes. I think that we miss the education system. Check how much we teach we picking them. Waiting the national pledge or anthem even mean that in life and waiting them they say. Waiting for do bad mean and waiting for do right mean. How for love this country. But if picking back grow up in a country where na blackout no more isabi water no day get for suffer for fenol thing. For let get love for let get love for that country they can difficult, It difficult to it's tough. But we love we open trust to Allah, but we play we own part. Like I always say, we just can't give up. We forget hope. Country and our people and they change them. We don't agree for do waiting right. Support government. Who side for support government? Hold them accountable. Who side for hold them accountable? Below abiding and irrespective of who that in a power. You able to survive. And me that is what I keep telling people. I don't think say I need for join politics or support political party for that survival. No. Because waiting they do so. Anybody with kind of power for able to do them, to the best of my ability. For able to survive, for able the system for able make irrespective of who that they have power, able to thrive and do what they do and survive for man. other people who in a private sector. And life is a choice. The people who go up politics, not to say na bad people, they make wrong choice and they make go. Now their own choice. Now waiting they feel for do. And some of them, to be honest, na public service. Some of them genuinely want for serve. But when you get a system that doesn't work, I don't see people. I don't ask few of me party they wanna politics. I can ask and say, why they go join politics? Then they give you a book for swear, or then they give you a water for drink. Say, where you carry, wait till you see her, now you for follow, for change for complain. Because I've seen good people who entered politics and become very, very bad citizens. I've seen them right in front of my eyes. I've seen people who stood with some of us to fight for things in this society, for all the previous governments accountable. I've seen how they change 360. Then some of them are with them it's now safe. They hate the hates we like them think say we not like them. We hate them. We na enemy of the state. I've been victimized with successive governments. I've seen it, I've felt it. I don't see how very good people where we all get this understanding. Say this country expecting for food that in a power. We for try for all them accountable for do waiting right. I've seen how they've joined government and wow, man. Anyway, let's take a pledge, right? Now, pledge you get this morning. Okay, we get anthem. We're going to take all two. Take the anthem and the pledge. Load the remind we safe. Play the anthem and the pledge as well. This morning, as that now commitments to this country for always. Show say they put interest above all else. Salon can tire people them, but we not get any option. We not get no side for good now we do. We all for play we on part and show some love to Salon. So let's take we pledge an anthem. We'll come back shortly, can do the roll call. And yeah, get stories then for one today. Today we'll talk about waste management. The waste management challenge in this city. Waiting at the fundamental problem and how for address them. And there is no possible you can talk to other than somebody we don't in the private sector. We don't, successive governments don't see how things they happen in the city. So we're going to talk to Aminata Dumboya this morning. And after that, now the program, we unfortunately, we were going to speak to, we still they wait for them consent. We were going to speak about the city council issue, the crisis where they and it's still they happen, it's still they continue. And I think it's an important issue that we need for talk about. And also, today now World Cancer Day, a lot of people, they live with cancer now in society. And we therefore, talk to the expert them on that as well. Continue for stay with you. We'll take the pledge and anthem. We'll come back shortly.
I will exalt thee when of thy free. Great is thy love, we are for thee. Stand united, ever we stand, singing thy praise, O lazy land. We raise up our hearts and our voices on high. The hills and the valleys echo our cry. Blessing and peace be ever alone. Land that we love, our Sierra Leone. My love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. I vow to serve and faithfully at all the times. I promise to defend her honor and good name. Always work for our unity, this freedom and prosperity, and put our interests above all else. So help me God, so help me God.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, so food not there for a lazy man. Yes, so hunger not there for an idler. Yes, so food not there for a lazy man.
I don't mind, it's the one show of
dey get time, cause I tire for the merry-go-round all day. I tire for the bola all day. I tire for the merry-go-round all day. I tire for the bola all day. Envy, you wonder where don't get, you don't know how them fair now. Then get plenty, but you don't know how them do forget them. You wear one drive big car, Lamborghini or Ferrari. You want live now the mountain with your wife and family. Since you don't see the one where I sketch the traffic Bible. So be careful how you defend and take them safful. When we can sing a little song, some man can say I do. Some people say I dey shake bottle, go left then let them talk. I be see the fena, some people are they understand with the hustle the fena. Taxi for the Okada with the hustle city with the fena. Serious market to man the grab at 6, fixing table the fena. Can't see Eastern police na money, all man the fena. When you not get time, you gotta pass like a breeze. Even when you talk sense, all man go ala please. I can feel them for them holy bunnies. They no get no side for go, so then they enjoy the salon breeze. Tire for the merry-go-round all day. I tire for the bola all day. I tire for the merry-go-round all day. I tire for the bola all day. Rockefeller, yeah, Rockefeller, Rockefeller, Mr. DJ, please give me my beat back. Nice and steady, slow. Please take them slow. Everybody come on, everybody move on. Join me, clap your hands. I mean only we with the fan now. Everybody come on, everybody move on. Join me, clap those hands, let them see. They say patient dog get the fattest bone. But how long we go sit down no more? They wait for empty bowl. Where the government they eat to defend them, broke the bone and then suck the marrow. We just they go, we don't know if we get hooked for tomorrow. When nobody no help you no vex, you self go fair now. You remember that you know we get on. Put your hands for fair now.
No phone rubbing no license for
Chelsea. Look me they go fair now. No more almost than they pay Robino. Look me they go fair now. We have to miss with loved ones, them way they far away. Can't let with them they around. But hey, then get for fair now. When you don't get time ready for work on the sun. Cause even you woman, I no go see you like man. When you talk one, you go talk 10 and say you go lie. You don't take time when you eat done, then you go ask the man. He go tell you say you not charlotte, you know yeah. He go tell you say you not apple boy, you know I'm cold at time. You joke, you go make one man. He go pick you by night. He go tell you say damn foolish man. I go fena, nothing not a plan. Only I no go do bad, but I know say I dey get time. Cause I tire for the merry-go-round all day. I tire for the bola all day. I tire for the merry-go-round all day. I tire for the bola all day. Where an SB don't talk, so make them put down the petrol. The one them we get power, no agree take the part in control. So a government to go, we go even selling soul. Poor people go suffer, some go suffer more. Long mountains, I look for them dead, but because swim up in sets. We dead, fly the jet, now we all they feel regret. When we say salon no get with people, they see we like comedians. If man no get work, now so we they live like magicians. Yes, the blame is on the cruel politician who grieve for children. I don't do, but ask if them dollar for tea. How long we go the bigger, whole day? How long we go the bola around the world?
Indeed, we tire for bola, we tire for bigger, we tire for everything. We just want to live a dignified life, a better life as a people, as a country. You know, get things them for sure. Things them for sure, man. We can do it. We can do it as a people, as a country. We just need the leadership we need. Well, let nobody not like per you. All waiting this country need a leadership. Me can always argue, say, all you need now one leader. Well, me and me own believe none. I just believe, say, leadership. One green person, they change everything, because when you lead by example, if you lead by example, this country, we don't see that day. We don't see people the way lead by example. But everybody follow. Everybody they follow, because the kind system all they want. Everything ever do the president. Everybody they tell you say inspiration are from the president. Everything. If you go listen people them, when they make speech safe, and then they talk 30 minutes, you know, mention the president. Everything for is around the president. So if the president leads by example, you know, everybody see him say, this man, you know, they pan sicko fancy business, so you know, they pan this, than they all. Everybody they fit in. The nation they fit in. Like I can say, you know, and say, after God na president, and I'll leader them. And like how we all afraid God. You see how they afraid God, and the story they all they read na the book them. Of how God destroy nations them, how hellfire they, how heaven they. They make we want do good for go heaven. They avoid, they afraid for do badly, you know, go hell. And I so country then they. Lost then they. You do not say if you do bad, this action, now this suffer, this thing you go through. If you do good, and this you the benefit for as a people. But you get people them where they enforce that, where they show, where they lead by example. Institutions them. Now mortal man then they make a move. Not to alien, not to God no they come up, he can make country for you. I don't tell you now this Saudi Arabia. I've been to Saudi Arabia. Now they Islamic religion they now they all they go for go worship. But I not see no side. All the historic parts they will go, where then the carry go. Side the prophets and Sahaba them been they go. No side no they way then tell we say na God come up he can make care. No, then go show we say na the prophets and people then them build this cave. Now them build this wood with them bare hands. The Kaaba say for all they go around and they tell you say na from prophet Ibrahim, Ishmael. History of farm, it don't start from people. Now people in do am. Not to opi komo ikai for them. Now people in the do am. Not sign all day. If you go Saudi today, man, the mosque, that mosque they Saudi go around so. But when you watch the picture of how we start to how we did now. Now the leadership they don't expand them, then don't improve on them. Now people them. Not so God come up, you say religion day. Not so God come up, he can make deal. Now the people themselves, leadership and the people they resolve. Say for make care. I say all the side out and they show with them stone, hill, cave, then stone building. Not sign out and tell we say now God come up, he can make care for the prophet and people there. Also then go show you say now the people them. Now the people that support the prophet for do this. Now the people that build this fence. For make barrier between the people already prophets been the faith with. So if you know, even like religion and leadership, the prophet all the follow, so then lead by example. Now make we believe in them and believe in waiting they say. Now leadership. There's no two way about it. Now they change country, now they change institutions. But if them put man outside for one day, you not care. Now they can't let in office, now in the force they go now house. In now waiting they get no more, not so waiting the impact way they create. We'll continue for complain. Lord do the roll call this morning. Lord do the roll call. Lord do Rest of reason for Caron. We can talk to guests. We're going to talk to CDA Tunis for APC action to the PPRC fine as well. We're going to talk to them on the phone. But we'll do the roll call this morning. I want to say very good morning to Dauda Tarali, Manuel Alman, Kamara, Kandeko, Mashiba Concept, the brand indeed grab go Fenam, you know, Katie Jallo, Molai Mansare, Mohamed Sheka Kamara Daniel Idris, good morning. Adama Maxil, Alaji Usman Conte, Kurumbo Michael, Susan Sea Koiwa, Kamara Santigi Ali, Desmond Ziggy Anthony, Jonathan Masakoy, Kusna Bayo, Abdul Malapto Kamara, Fode Mansare, Francis Vandy, Joseph Aruna, John Kagbo, yeah, Shiba, I'm not saying everybody they join. Like I said, there are very good people where they join politics. I know very good people where the corner where they did and the impact changed it. Not so every politician recycle. I know people when are under this government, and I know people under Nesby Koma. Now Neskoma force appointed and never join them politics all na party politics. We know a lot of young people in Neskoma can make minister, deputy minister, other appointments, but we all see how some of them behave, right? We all in front of us. With this government, you get people in back. We all been believe say they're people who stand for something. They believe in certain things. But the point where they make is, I still not able to understand how the political system can change some people. They can lose waiting and stand for. They can totally. They can be the worst people themselves. I've seen it. I've felt it, I don't feel them as well, not to only see. But I get your point. Good morning, John Kagbo. Good morning, Abiodun Christopher Odubela. Good morning, Mohamed Sulaiman Koma. Good morning, Bella Smith, Alfred Thomas, Kreo Bobo, Adoa Ketewa Boltman, Aisatu Kamara, Falongo Shaw, Alpha Joe Bari, Kenneth Karimo, Abbas Koma, Santigi Kagbo, David Rogers, Dauda Kabala, Sheku Dine Kamara, Masi Brown Bell, Alusan Koma, Abubakar Munu, good morning, Sheikh Ibrahim Baba Ture, Fatmata B. Jalo, good morning, Jaja, Kumba Kamara, good morning, Mana E. Kane, Mohamed Sulaiman Koma, Emmanuel Kundo, Lamin Mantunko Mansare, Abdul Rahman Tijan, Dennis Bangura, Sule, Jonal Kaloko, Mara Ebi, Kenneth Karimu, Ibrahim Abi Kagbo, Kanu, Memana Makeni, good morning, Bumi Sega Thompson Mote, good morning, Ibrahim Mansari, John Karim Kelly, Sal Texal, good morning, Mohamed Suare, Suma Abdullah, Terry Bayo, Frederica Crispina Johnson, Merkaba, Alike Mansare, good morning, Emmanuel Said Bangura, Isa Al-Amin Farouk Koroma, Amer Kamara, Ibrahim A. Kaloko, Kanko Mansare, good morning, Mosdi, good morning, man. Hope you they do fine. Last teacher, it's been a while, man. Hope you said they do fine. Albert Lansana, good morning, Amadou Ba, good morning, Alimatu Damonekene, good morning, John Bimba Sise. Hope you they do fine. Well, the trappings of power, and I am able to understand. Well, I can say me, I'm not inside politics, so sometimes I give people the benefit of the doubt because I don't understand. Sometimes it's tough, Well, Elena Thompson, they say, I said it before, I say power doesn't change who you are, it reveals who you are. Well, sometimes I agree. Power and money, they change person. It's actually they reveal who I be because I don't see people in back, we get power. We get power, bruh. But the level of humility, the level of connection with the people and understand what's in the happen. And, we can't agree on everything, but they understand the situation. They understand some of the context of the things they all can talk about. Yeah, I agree to some extent. Power and money, they change person. They reveal who that the person be no more. Dauda Tarali, good morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. It is a blessing, as always, for getting on the program, and we appreciate that. They follow we every other morning. Yes, so good morning and welcome. We need for take some stories them quickly, and a lot of things them they happen. We get a story as well. We get for do with the school buses or the bring kind of story they told. But let me take this story first. The Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Timothy Kaba, they now the United States of America and Washington D.C. Yesterday meet with the Deputy Secretary of State na the U.S. Usai Christopher Landau. Usai they meet na Washington and the report say they meet and get a conversation on ongoing effort for an advanced joint economic interest and counter illegal immigration. We wholly hope say, you know, the meeting there go yield some dividend and address this visa ban where they affect we people them so much. The other day Kai Kamara was talking about a lady where we don't get the opportunity for go school in the US. He come holiday, they play football, they go school, he come holiday, not able to return again because of the visa ban, able to renew in visa and all of that for go back and continue education and play football. You know, we hope say we government will take this very serious and try for see how we could resolve this. You know, we could address the problem. There are a lot of Sierra Leoneans them we don't get opportunity for go study, then just people are win DV. Man, it's tough, you know. And government for able work, government for able other country, the other government, then they address them problem. They are we say for see we government they work for we make effort and address them problem they are, you know, because we've been talking a lot about our global positioning, our relationship with the West, and all of that. Let we use them powers, then let we use their names and their titles them for addressing problem there. The Sierra Leone Football Association Executive Committee to appoint new Secretary General and Deputy Secretary General. I go read the press release. It said the Executive Committee of the Sierra Leone Football Association SLFA has appointed Mr. Mohamed Benson Bawo as General Secretary and Mr. Ismail Saidu Kanu as Deputy General Secretary, with both appointments taking immediate effect. The appointments were made following a meeting of the Executive Committee and are in line with the Association's commitment to strengthening its administrative structures and enhance Secretary and Deputy General Secretary success as they assume their roles in service of football development in Sierra Leone. Signed, Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Media and Marketing, Sierra Leone Football Association. Congratulations to Mohamed Benson Bawo and my colleague and friend and brother Ismail Said Ukanu. We hope say the appointments go benefits the nation, and you know it will be una go serve at the best of una ability, you know, so that the nation go benefit from whatever position on a day and get the understanding, say them position they are na service to nation. They come, it's an opportunity, you know. It doesn't mean you are the most qualified or now you get all the sabi. It means you're called to serve, and if you do them diligently and let it be an impact. So tomorrow, you know, Dede then go remember you. Every other day we talk about Ali Muba and SLFA and the role where Ali Muba play as Secretary General of SLFA. So some of them legacy then I am fine for left. So Parliament as well on the Constitution of Sierra Leone Amendments Act 2025. Parliament don't call for opposition paper. Go read that day as well. I am directed to refer to the above subject matter and to inform you that the bill entitled the Constitution of Sierra Leone Amendment Act 2025 has been introduced to read the first time in accordance with the rules of procedure. Given the primary nature of the bill in the democratization process, the House do hereby and kindly request for position paper or legal opinion on the bill in a bid to enrich the scrutiny process and broaden the space of participatory lawmaking. So should you require further information, please do not hesitate to contact the Legislative Service Department on the following numbers that are there. So Parliament, they call for position papers. In case you get position paper, you get concern, we want made known, please now for share. Tomorrow we get forget the complaint session, but also we get forget a lawyer for come and explain to us some of the section and the amendment bill, so the public will continue to understand. In case we get position paper or concerns, we can make them to Parliament. There is another story. The Ministry of Health don't commence the recruitment process of nurses. We'll take that video there quickly. We'll come back shortly, and we'll take that video there quickly.
With 9,000 people that begin the application, but out of that, 1,000 they never go beyond that. Now we get 8,000, and their name is Brian McCamar, Austin Denby, Charles Senesi, all did it. Yeah? Then they go look now, no need for going to say, look, hey, you named it. Go look at the website, you named it. So when you tell them what's in the next step. The next step, we can't shortlist, we get the next 3,000, whatever. After that, we interview them now. From that ending, we make the final selection. So all man can anticipate and know what's going to happen in the next step. But when they don't know what's going to go on now, then they go say, MP, go talk for we. My chief paramountship, go talk for we. Cousin, go talk to your cousin over and that. They all land the, hey, they woke. Yeah? They woke. And the list when they make so now, nobody know they change that. Sure. IT. Yeah? We don't post that, say nobody know they change that again. Yeah? The thing lock, it don't lock now. So not afraid, not publish out, you put it on the website. Then you tell them what's happening. Over the next 2 months, we go now district by district and job class by job class for do a clear shortlist. Yeah. Hold on to the shortlist, we post put that they all pass qualify for the shortlist. The next now will say they get interviewed. Yeah.
That now the Minister of Health, Dr. Austin Denby, been to talk about the recruitment process of nurses. They explain that and they don't try their best for ensure say the process be very transparent and the one day we qualify, now then go shortlist and interview and possibly get the appointment, get the job, sorry. And yeah, we'll follow up on them processes and there as well. And hopefully, this is a new year, we'll forget the minister very soon for talk about the sector again. There are things same way been talk about now the last time we will need for follow up on, and hopefully we'll get na the program. But let's take, I've been telling about the Freetown City Council, the crisis, whatever they happen at Freetown City Council, the crisis and how it affect service delivery and things the way they happen at the city presently, whether it's clearing up filth or whatever. But we understand say the school buses them pack from where second time starts. So my colleague David Aspen Solomon be go out on the streets yesterday for check. And we check with council as well, and he put these reports together. Let's take them quickly.
Now almost 1 o'clock so, and 10 like this, the school buses the way government provide for each transportation cost for school picking them. Kinoma we can park now and on the Cocoa Street Junction. They wait for school picking them for bed for each transport cost on them. But from the resume of second term, the buses are not operational. No official statement from the one that is responsible, no commercial for say why make the buses are not the one.
Inside 2019, President Julius Maada been commissioned 50 school bus them for about 33 quality school education. As he been say, it go help tap the plenty challenge them where school begin and they face pan transportation business.
Well, what you want for do now for make sure say especially the gap in them. Then go able to come out school early and able to reach their host. So that some of the challenges we can get with the parents there in Ogode, we care about all the picking them, but we don't say the gap picking them more vulnerable in situation we side in the late night street in the evening. So we make things available for help them, so that they go able to go to school early and come out school early and go back to their homes there, so they go able to study. At the end of it, all we want may affect the outcome, because if they learn very well, then we're able to take care of it very well. What we don't old, what we do with vulnerable ages, they are actually the future. Everything what they do now, not for ourselves, now for them one they are. So forgive them all the support, and this is one of the support them.
Teacher them, school picking them and self comrade and be glad for take at this development. But from when school open inside Freetown this 2026, school picking them and comrade and raise concern say the bus them no dey run and they only able for go school now for use bike, keke or poda. And comrade and talk say the cost of transportation don't go up for sake of the fuel price. We don't go up. We don't dey can make some time and can dey the school picking and the late for go school.
It affects me because it's not the transport business. And it is strain for go school because your bus they is strain. One of them go say it's difficult because transport's not there. Now also the bus they can now them they go fast because all the bus they can so they go parts of one picking themselves. One a man picking when they can, how they can't take transport and they go. And simple when they go and send in the right time they strain. Because some picking they never sufficient transport for go school and they give them sufficient lunch. You know and the business time they pass. See, if business they pass, you don't go straight, more business they pass through. You don't go give picking 10,000, 5,000, get for pay transport, get for eat. I go able to survive. See, and that's how they straight. Who they beg here, make Papa government sorry for them picking and how they beg picking and they straight. And now transports don't go up, you see how they beg. And then sorry for them, how they beg. They are.
I been reach out to the mayor of Freetown, Yvonne Akistoya, for tell family them waiting at the issue with the school bus them. And he been say communication gap there between the Freetown City Council and the chief administrator in office. So, Bakutin can happen where he knocking no but. Where he be reach out to the chief administrator Raman Tom Farmer for sake of the busing issue. He been tell and say the operation of the school buses them depend on adequate financing for fuel and maintenance, and say they not receive funding aids from the Ministry of Finance. But he say he go engage with the fuel dealer them for ask for a fair purchase agreement and go continue for engage the Ministry of Finance for the required funding. For response to this, I been reach out to the Chief Administrator Ramantom Farmer, we been send me to the Information Education Officer na Freetown City Council, Koma Hassan. We been tell me say he go get for reach out to the bus coordinator then first before he go respond. As of the time of this report, the bus system no den at street and self no dey outside and can park na U building na Miata conference. The Freetown City Council and self the chief administrator not able for give clear updates as to outside the bus system dey now and then condition. For Truth FM, Mina Davida Spin Solomon.
Many thanks to Davida for that report today. So, Freetown City Council is in a crisis, and this na the impact way that crisis they create. If you check from where with the reports you read from where second term open, school open except for second term, the school bus say no they run. And that woman where you see in this video, that woman where they sell that food. These are the real people where some of the things them way they happen at we public institutions them they affect. Imagine that could be the livelihood of the family, and then they pull for take care of the family, pay the picking them transport, lunch and everything. And all this while where the school bus now they work. Imagine the burden way don't go through, fuel don't go up, transports don't go up. I don't know to go don't go up. Transport definitely don't go up. But this is it. But again, institution then tell like they know they work. You know, how do we do this to our kids? Innocent kids. We're not so part of we politics, we're not so we problem, the one they will for care for, the one the way we for pay attention to. The other day we had a report here about school picking the way in a remand homes. For let them get food for itself na problem. Ministry say because money no dey. Now school buses can't run because Ministry of Finance no give money, and compounded by the problem within a council between the chief administrator, the mayor, and cross section of councillors them. We've been get the councillor them this morning, but unfortunately the other part of the councillor them don't say they get meeting. And they're not going to come, you know, but after the meeting and go update we or whatever on whatever. But this is the situation we have right in front of our eyes. We're all watching it. We're beginning to suffer, beginning the look how we they impact them. So late yesterday night, I get a message from the chief administrator, Mr. Farmer, say They don't get. Let's see if I can read it. What did he say again? But he been they say the bosses them for day out this morning. They don't get a system where the school buses are resuming full operations tomorrow. That not today. Tomorrow morning. That not today morning. Following successful engagements with fuel dealer to supply fuel on a higher purchase. So my colleagues send they out. So therefore, being come to now for check if indeed the buses send they out. My colleagues don't go out for do live broadcast and check if the buses then they out as Mr. Farmer promised. But this is a problem where institutions say no they work and when there are problems. But again, as a country, how do we care for, we they pay so much attention taking care of with political class and forgets them picking there. If it's not school fee subsidies, not being paid on time, it's school buses that are parked somewhere, they're not working because money not there from Ministry of Finance to local council. And because if council be functional, they could have seen this problem and found way for address it. We just hope so go solve this problem and please, them pick here, they're just innocent school kids. They should not suffer because of political disagreement or administrative disagreement or because, Ministry of Finance no able to fend money, side for fend money for send to council. Again, I don't tell you not this. Everything, we will get problem with money every other side. But we traveling at this country, people them and out and they travel, including the president. Or not, they ever hear you complain about them. And it's not small money, it's small money than they. Like what's in the president said the other day. Institution and for able to work for people them when they need them. When the people them say no, not a problem with school bus business again. At least government don't pull that pressure they pay we. We picking and they go school, bus day, the money lower what they pay. But how do we do this? How we they get solution to problem so we come to a point it become a problem back. We're not able to use by now waiting me they think safe. With all this years we don't get them bus here. Now how do we add on the buses they will get? How we go add more buses, now more areas, not done down for the think. Not only bus park because Ministry of Finance don't provide money, but for God's sake, we get money for take care of every other thing, but for picking them, some of them things here forget sustainable way how we fund them. Not so side and way like healthcare, school business. Not so team way forget delay for let them get money for Duam. How many bus they run a Freetown yourself? Now 50 bus been can and shape send other side. How many they na Freetown away for buy fuel for them? For provide money for maintenance we can't. Now leadership failure. Not so nothing. I've been telling you about leadership this morning. Now leadership failure. It's nothing else. We have institutions and they work and leadership day. Wallahi, then see I know they happen. They won't happen. They will definitely not happen. People won't allow them to happen. They won't. Nobody no go sit down because somebody go no say, this budget line, this money where they go to council. Now for take care of picking them for them school, not for play with them. I like money no they tell go fenu side. I like na the last one will get low fen and low send them for them picking them, at least for the school. Let them not suffer. Because them picking not do nobody nothing. It's innocent kids. Why should they suffer for other people them inefficiency or political problem and political fight? We the people who forget shame. We were the lead. Imagine them picking and no say, hey, but we boss say no they work again. We sit on our house, so they suffer. You know the shame part the picking themselves. We own inefficiency and problem they make picking and the thing they them for benefit from. They need the benefit from them. It's truly sad. It's truly sad, and these are things we shouldn't allow to happen. We shouldn't. And we lead them for take responsibility and should be ashamed of themselves. Whatever is responsible. Like I said, they're out for check if the bus is in. They're out this morning. They go check. See, they say the boss send the command. But how do we allow them to have for happen safe? I'm sure now after we try for do this investigation yesterday, we call this, we call Landy, we call this. There is this rush for go Fenway for get fuel for solve the problem. People are not getting reason, they see reason for sit down and work. But this is the thing. I've been saying this about these fights in a council. Because the mayor and the chief administrator and other council and get councilor and get plabber. The impact in a way go reach point where they're not able to pay people and salary, or the woman the way they clean street, they're not able to pay them. Then we go understand, or where dirty go pile money no day for go clear them. Then we go understand the problem. But people and differences not for make we able. The people and for able to sit down. Their institutions the way they were responsible. The office of the vice president, the Ministry of Local Government, the local government or local service commission. What are you doing? How una go wait till una no go solve this problem and it escalates to this point? We're picking them, innocent picking them. The point is, even if Ministry of Finance no give money on time, if the council is functional and working, they must find way like how they don't find way. So just between yesterday afternoon, when they do this story, before night, they're not able to find solution to the problem. So if they were working, if that place the day in peace, then they find solution to the problem and solve it. But because first day the mayor and the chief administrator know they talk communication problem, they want to understand the problem. Nobody no go want talk to in company. Innocent speaking, they will no they fight for get education, become victims of people laying ego and personal faith. Anyway, we can talk to CDR. We hope say we colleagues and they also get the video link. We'll connect them and see if the boss is in there. But for now, we can talk to Ami Dumboya. I did with you at the studio this morning. But first, let's ever talk to CDR Tunis, the National Publicity Secretary of the main opposition APC. We can talk to him on the fine where the Political Parties Regulation Commission, the PPRC, don't slam on the APC for a statement where the National Secretary General Lansana Dumboya make and where Zainab Sharif Sef make na the program. Good morning, CD, and welcome.
Good morning, Amadou Lamran Abba. Thank you very much for getting me online.
Yes, CD, I'm sure as a party, when I don't get a copy or when I go don't see the press statement where the PPRC put out. Waiting on a position to this, waiting on a position, waiting on a response to the fine from the PPRC.
Well, we don't receive the letter rightly. We don't summon for talk to the legal team. We don't hand over the letter to them. That's not the initial step. We read the letter, even though the PPRC not state exactly waiting at the offensive statements where the National Secretary General make, but we go engage them. In the case of Zainab Sharif, we don't know exactly which time they make the statement and where, because Zainab Sharif was not part of our program. She was not listed as a speaker by our program, so we not aware of her making any statement at that program day for let PPRC go find we for something we is say we not aware of. But in the case
are you
of
saying we are not to take responsibility for the fine on Zainab Sharif?
Well, I mean, we're not aware of what she is saying. She was not a guest speaker. She was not on the agenda to speak. So whatever she may have said, the party leadership not aware of, and we not be present. We say make that statement today. So we don't go entirely take responsibility for that. In the case of the Secretary General also, we want to know exactly which statement it is that they refer to. Because if not during the program, they make statements, I should say the leadership of the party day, the PPRC for the try first for ascertain waiting at the action where the leadership take, if indeed such statement was made, before then we find the party say, somebody makes statement and we define one for that statement.
But there is a statement where they go around where I'm sure you go don't see where at some point even they show you going they try for restrain the National Secretary General from referring to the president as a thief. It was in front of all of una. He make that statement there. Are you not aware of that statement there? Una condone and accept what he say on that stage?
So I don't want to assume, but if not that statement there, like you say, where they want to find me for, you say don't talk, say, I grab and go talk to the Secretary General. So that means the party take action right there.
Mm-hmm. But he said it, but even when you grab and go and try for
so how PPRC,
and even when the video shows, even when you grab and go and try for restrain them, it continuously said the same thing.
Well, I mean, I don't see that part there, but I mean, what you are saying now that now the party. So if somebody makes statement, then the party grab and go say no, stop. PPRC see that it means the party try for take action right there for stop. So how you go still go ahead, you don't engage the party, and then you still go ahead and find me. That is my point. But I don't know exactly if that's what they are referring to. But if
so I read the statement quickly of within PPRC say and within them put out. They say the Political Parties Regulation Commission PPRC wishes to inform the general public that the commission as today Monday 2nd February 2026 issued fines of 200,000 leones and 150,000 leones to the All People's Congress APC party for the violation of sections, and mention the sections now the PPRC Act by the National Secretary General Lansana Doumbouya and Zainab Sharif respectively during the APC's Mammoth meeting held at the Atuga Mini Stadium in Freetown on Saturday 31st January 2026. By letter dated 11th November 2025, the Commission had warned the APC party against their contravention of Section 39 of the said Act. The Commission notes with grave concern that such statements were profane, obscene, provocative, and inciting. The APC party has been given 7 days to pay the said fines, failing which the Commission shall apply the next steps as provided by the Act. So then say the statement the way they make were profane, obscene, provocative, and inciting. With the National Secretary General, when you listen to his statements on the stage, you think he made any inciting, profane, and obscene and provocative statement?
I don't feel say it make any statements were inciting. Then I go categorically state that. Whether it makes statements there on the stage where, probably Dandy not to be certain because we had an agenda, we had topics we will be to speak to, and that is why, the intervention come in. But of course, for let we deal with that and then quote the section, that is why we refer the matter to we lawyers them, for make them look at whether indeed there was a violation to that section, they will then quote, and then we go respond appropriately. But I don't feel say Secretary General in statement incite anybody for do anything. That the program was peaceful, nobody not go out of hands, nobody not do anything riotous. We were there, the police were there, we go, we do, we program, and we commodate peacefully.
On the stage and the statement where the secretary make, where at some point the video they show you coming to restrain him. What you been to tell him saying that enough for make that kind of statement, they enough for refer to the president in that way they on stage?
Well, I go left that one day, Lamrana. I mean, as National Publicity Secretary, and office say me go state exactly what I whisper to me, Secretary.
But you think say what he was saying wasn't right? You were telling him what he was saying wasn't right.
I just been the try for tell and say let we run the program fast so that the next speaker go come on.
The party at any point go one distance on herself from that statements there, the way how the National Secretary General refer to the president? Or una stand by that statement and position?
We respect the office of the presidency. We're not going to take disrespect to the presidency in any manner we're not appropriate. And we're also committed to, the agreement we will sign with the PPRC, and that is why when they write we take them seriously, and we're curious for know exactly which statement that they refer to, and once we know that, we will respond appropriately.
So on the issue of Zainab Sharif, what's in her status with the APC? Now, was she there as a member of the party, and now one of maybe the PPRC consider him as a member of the party, and make a statement there, and we include the APC for pay the fine?
I mean, it was a public statement. I mean, a public program, Lamrana, which several people have been dating. I don't know in which capacity Zainab Sharif go. I cannot say whether she went there as a member. But what I'm saying, you had people who will be slaughtered for speak officially in that program day, and she was not among those people.
Is she a member of the APC? Do you take responsibility of anything you do as a member, or the distance safe from ma'am?
I don't know Zainab's status, to be honest with you. I mean, I can't state whether she's a member. Now, only the Secretary General Goebu ascertained that day, because he's the custodian of all of the party documents, all of the party database. Me, no Goebu, no whether I'm a member, whether not a member. But what I can say for sure, because Nami moderate the program, those who are slotted to speak will be officially pay under in the capacity as speakers and participants of the program. We not be there among, and Zainab not speak, we did. So me don't know what exactly is say when they go after them for, and where they want take action against the party for, because you not speak we did. And I sure say you had press people, so that they interview people randomly. She may have granted interview we not present, but of course we did not talk at all.
So that is why it's difficult for we just
the fine the take responsibility.
So what is this thing with una in the PPRC? Is there a guideline of waiting una for say and waiting una not for say? And how are you as a political party guided to a point that we're not going for the see like every other event una gets after every other event, the PPRC go call or go put out a statement and fine una?
Well, that is where the legal people need for coming, because I mean you have to also be careful how you enforce law, for let you not trample on somebody in rights again. People get a freedom for speak. Yes, they for speak responsibly. But, in expressing their freedom for speak, go just can't begin to put blanket fines on political parties because people, they make statements them out of their own free will, out of the freedom where they get for make statements. As a political party, we're responsible enough for guide with people and with membership, especially we get public programs of that nature there. And so when people want to go out of waiting within the program for, we guide them. And I think that was done. So for letting PPRC ignore that, that is another thing. But they also get to be careful in trying to enforce their own law, beg them not trample on the freedom and the rights where the Constitution give the citizens of this country.
So, una get 7 days, and it's like 2 days now. Una go formally respond before the end of the 7 days where the PPRC give una?
Yes, we have to. We are bound by law to do that. So we are a law-abiding party. We will respond appropriately as to the action where we say want to take, whether we want to pay the fine or whether we want to challenge. The law give you the steps that we self go take as a political party, and that is why we are going to be guided by our legal team.
Okay, thank you so much, Celia Tunis, National Publicity Secretary of the Main opposition APC been talk to we about the PPIC fine. You know, we go continue to follow up on that story there. Yeah, yesterday we talked to PPIC and they explain why the fine. So we'll continue to follow up on that story. They continue to stay with you. This is the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9. Now we can talk to Aminata Dumbuya shortly in the program. My colleagues are still there out. I just get updates. They're not seeing none of the school buses. They don't stroll from King Aman Road to Syke Street. They not see any of the school buses. So school buses are still not out there because Freetown City Council is in a crisis. That's one. Secondly, they say because Ministry of Finance not provide funds for fuel. Yeah, so that's the situation. Let's take a quick commercial break as they can talk to the first guest this morning. Continue for stay with me.
Hey Freetown, Johnny Drill is coming. Quick question, who are you spending Valentine's with? Whoever it is, I think I should meet them. On the 13th of February 2026, I'm coming to Freetown, Sierra Leone for a night I'm calling the Love Lounge. It's going to be music you can sing to, music you can dance to, and music you just might fall in love to. So dress nice, hold your person a little closer, and let me do what I do best. And whether you're coming with your partner, your crush, or just your good self, you're welcome. Oh, I'll see you at the Love Lounge. Let's make it a Valentine's night to remember.
Plant enthusiast, me na somebody we believe in greenery, in nature and outdoors. And I not just believe for let me one green enjoy them, I believe also for bring other people them along. As soon as I see me space, it started from only one plant. I begin with one plant, 2 plants, 3 plants. Now I have countless number of plants. I became a collector. I love my garden. I love my space. That's why we're hosting the first Salon Garden Expo. Wherein we're going to be showcasing, we're going to be celebrating everything we get for do with outdoor living. The outdoor furniture, yeah, so the one the way they import, where they sell. So this is an expo for we where they create, we where they build things. You na carpenter, you na mason, you they make pot. Come, get in touch. Let's come and showcase what we have. So you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, always posting and inspiring me followers them on growing their own plants and owning a garden.
Salon Garden Expo.
Salon Garden Expo.
Salon Garden Expo 2026.
2026.
Let's grow together.
At Farmos, freshness isn't just a promise, it's our way of life. From raw and smoked catfish to kanya peppers, beni, rice and gari kanya and natai, from premium crayfish, ogri and fufu to smoked chicken, fresh eggs from the farm to the fridge, country chicken and garden fresh vegetables. Try our habanero pepper, gari, hot pepper sauce, pure honey and so much more. All locally produced, organically grown, harvested fresh every day, and hygienically processed. A fresher taste, healthier foods, stronger communities. Farmos, fresh from our farms to your home.
Orange Max It app, they give you more sweet special features we designed for make you life simple. No miss events. Buy tickets for concerts, sports match or any show directly from the app. Enter the marketplace, shop latest products them, check special offer them and enjoy exclusive deals. If you make mistake on transaction, no worry. The app gets instant reversal feature where they give you control over your money.
all the special features, yeah, and more that waits for you inside the app. Download Maxit now and enjoy the full experience. Orange Maxit gets flexible data and voice plans them we go fit you lifestyle. Try the Colat Mini for just 70 Leone and get 2.5 Mbps speed for 7 days. You can need data anytime. Your bundle they give you fast internet anytime you day. For you can prefer customized plan. Your own bundle they make you select the exact data and voice package where you need. Find the best data and voice option now on Maxit. Download the app and stay connected.
Mama, this internet not the gree make I do me homework. It's too slow.
I no want make you worry. Signature Connect don't come na salon. Signature Connect when a fiber internet and microwave coverage it gets this na salon now. And it come from make the internet problem done tapata. Signature Connect where they na number 92 Regent Road Hill Station don't come we package them. We go sweet you. When you connect, you dey get 3 days free trial for both postpaid and prepaid options. Then package and sweeto, then get 700 for small homes, 900 and then 1,250 for smaller office them and business place them. And say for corporate services them. You dey able use the internet for connect to CCTV camera, laptop and phone and other appliances them where you get na you house or you office. Now forget to Signature Connect. Day for all man. Contact them na 072 568 290 or 033-233-620.
Yeah, welcome back. This is the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok as well. I get the pleasure this morning for welcome now in studios. We very first guest. You know, now this program I don't talk a lot about waste management. How we did to it in a treat, how we got at and dirty, we bridge them. But there's it seems, you know, it's a serious problem where we self not look, even if we understand, but how for solve them, what's in the solution to them, what's in the challenge, how do we go about understanding how we could change mindsets, whether an investment and all of that. So I got me at the studio this morning. I'm in at Adumbuya, we're at the CEO of Freetown Waste Transformers. And there's nobody where you go and talk about waste business, especially from the private sector, where go think about army and the time we don't spend in this space, working on how to keep this city clean. Good morning, Ami, and welcome.
Good morning, Lamrana. Thanks for having me.
It is a pleasure having you. Let's watch this. We can't get the conversation. Let's watch this video quickly where the statement where the vice president make. I think it was this week we go to our event where we talk to police officers. Them. Let's watch them, then we can start the conversation.
I also want to remind the police and say the latest crime we don't the kind of Freetown now. All the people that repent na dirty, and the latest criminal will not appear in the West region. And then dirty will not appear so, and get people in the end because dirty need to work around take kind of street, dirty need to work and take kind of roundabout. So I want to let every police know say. In Udayon checkpoints and force, I don't have to start. By 38, all the checkpoints they go on a day, any sound a day, any sound against the station, make it be the most clean place. If somebody can tell me a police station and checkpoint, you can't trade your team. When they can't go tell you, say, put me in a cell, just put a cell. Because if you left on side, you don't go look inside policeman and they forget trade your team. You the policeman, whether you're responsible for law, order and safety, you let them forget. Next time you don't know what they bring out. So I want the police to pay attention to that because that is a gross indiscipline. Unless somebody take the thing and goes, you know, get no sign from that. We go put them before the street. We are the police will not allow that gross indiscipline. The last time we had the pastor by 38. Now some go outside police then they now they round about any they put them. So we not accept that because that is a part of public safety. Because public indiscipline, social indiscipline requires social discipline. So we have see that as part of public safety. Because when somebody go no, you know side in the train dirty, you get that dirty, you know what then they can take out. Just today, I called the mayor. I said, make you see, you know, the Basi and today they go, they come only in the office. Because this new crime we don't have. Don't see crime, you know, make it come boil the city. We therefore work together, government, municipality, and take all the necessary action to make sure say we not only put the infrastructure to clean the city, but we also the discipline the one way they take that as an habit to go create public disorder. So I want to draw the police the attention. Let me know say when person do that they obstruct public safety, and the primary responsibility for maintaining public safety. So we are that is one thing where I want to pay attention, particularly like the checkpoint there. Particularly, when I know they stop people, they let the local sell at the checkpoint. But the people the way they can sell at the checkpoint to send police, they get responsibility back for cleaning the checkpoint. If not, let the local sell, let them go for.
Yeah, but I got Ami this morning. You know, Ami gets over 15 years experience for on waste management at the city, on how well for clean this city. And one of the people they provide service to the Freetown City Council as well for you know, we get one of the companies in where they pick with dirty up. And also creating innovative ways. How do we use technology as well for able to clean this city? But Ami, once more welcome. But I want to start with asking, do you agree with the Vice President that, you know, we should treat this issue of waste management and dirty as a crime?
Absolutely, Lamrana. I think indiscriminate dumping of waste is an illegality. This is not the biggest challenge you would only face now, waste management. You get people them we rather give them dirty to either the neighborhood kids or then kush bobo them, and then people then not get mandates. So they easily they drop the dirty either in our gutters, them our drainages, because they not get the resources and for go all the way to the dumping site. So it's an illegality. I absolutely agree. And hearing this from the Vice President, it's a call to action.
Yeah, it is. It is. But what's in the fundamental problem which we waste management, especially where the city council don't launch dirty must go. We don't get a time where the government carry them, dirty motor them. We get tricycle them. What's in the fundamental problem which we waste management at this city?
I mean, the problem then, Boku, I can say it's an ecosystem challenge, right? Waste management na a huge behavioral change something, now a mindset thing. So we the people were firstly responsible, we therefore understand, say, every single day we they make dirty, we they generate dirty. Because we they generate dirty every single day, we get the responsibility for take care of that dirty day. But also, whether it be central government or local government, then get a much more role for play in terms of putting the policies in place and enacting the policies. And from that standpoint, I think that is the challenge day. Because at the end of the day, councils now then get the devolved function of waste management. But they also rely on central government for subvention and other kinds of things. So I think there's a lack of coordination within the sector, right? Not to say to bring in other institutions, but I think other countries that have done it well, they've created what you call a National Waste Management Secretariat. That secretariat, they're responsible for coordinate all the existing entities that deal with waste management, whether it be to make sure that they're monitoring what's happening on their level, supporting with capacity building, supporting with donor funding. But I think the issue is big and we need to take it, head on as a country. Because for me, I know they even just talk on waste management on a Freetown basis. Yes, not Freetown we live, not Freetown is more prevalent. So it is here every day. But it's a national issue, you know, so...
It's a very serious national
It's a serious issue.
Look, you see the video they show, this is someone dumping now one of the bridges, you know, na Freetown. If you watch different places, but this whole thing, is it about, you mentioned mindsets and collaboration. What thing I don't they ask about Naya is, apart from the council bylaws, you know, in terms of policies or laws, you know of any, you know, policy or laws directly where they speak to how institutions and for collaborate or would have for take responsibility. We get Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation as well.
And we get the EPA. We have the EPA that also has a mandate
as well. Yes.
Right.
So they mandate them. How is it that people do not take the aspect of sanitation seriously, that they're not able to collaborate or enforce whatever the policy or the law?
I think waste management, we can look at as an aside issue, but the ramifications of when waste management doesn't work, it affects our livelihood, right? So for me, I think, so the EPA has a whole mandate on environment, and waste management is one of the things. Ministry of Sanitation, you know, has a whole mandate on water resources, and then sanitation, they have a component of sanitation. FCC is in charge of the city, and then they have a component on sanitation. So for me, as I stand as a private sector person that's been in this space, the challenges that I face is a lack of coordination within those entities. So if this is such a serious issue, which not only impact our health, it impacts us negatively in terms of tourism. I mean, Lamrana, one of the most embarrassing things that we are seeing away, then do the One Nation Festival and Sizzla Kalanji. Admonish we as a nation and say cleanliness is, it was so embarrassing. So for me, you know, it's how do we coordinate all these efforts? Like FCC, for example, then gets an amazing bylaw when it on pass. We actually set up a framework for private sector participation in this space. So then put out a tender, then get, I think we get like 6 or 5 approved service providers across the city. Yeah, we all they go, we really beat door to door. But the biggest challenge what they face for getting customer there, people and they complain on pricing. Yeah, so then rather pay 2 Leone to clean salon where they go put on a gutter. Imagine as they drive there, they see dirty right in front of you. You understand? So how do we ensure that the regulation is working? So it pleased me to hear from a national standpoint the vice president telling the police to also get involved.
The issue about dirty, is it about the lack of willingness for pay for clean, we place them and pay for we waste, or now you know mindset say no dirty I can just to wear outside for to wear.
Yes,
because we even the show before hospital gisto, if you go now some places people not mind for burn the dirty outside and day. This is before Joy Hospital, you can imagine
dirty
right in front of Joy Hospital. Now they dirty this one and then the burn arm and everything. Is it about mindset or people no get resources for enough for pay for dirty?
I think it's a bit of both, right? I think it's an affordability issue. I think you have a segment of society we don't mind for pay, they get the willingness for pay, they want clean. I mean, if you see person in the grab every day they sweep, that means say yes, you want a clean environment. But now you don't sweep, you don't get at this dirty, they say for payback for them. You get for grapple with the fact say you get for buy chop. So dirty bambag reso uswine, you understand? So now the challenge dandy. But also from a private sector standpoint, where they work inside public sector domain, we not go get a sustainable business model if they not pay for that dirty they will they go collect. So something has to happen where governments or local councils or donors, they look at a way of putting some kind of a subsidy, right? Because if you look at the health ramifications of what they face from waste management, instead of putting such a huge health bill, let's prevent You understand? So preventative. So you take some of that budget, you put it to subsidize for what households will pay.
The points where I don't talk about, I'll get somebody in a finance. I don't they ask for get information about how much government they allocate to sanitation. I still able to get that information dates. I still ask for them. So is it about investment also in sanitation? Because it's important. The Vice President talk about the infrastructure. If people understand, say, where would they grow up? We get dirty box now.
That's
we area
right.
them. Also how they go put the dirty, but then they don't lose, you know. But if people understand, say, the infrastructure is here, if you're not in a private sector, no say the infrastructure, they can just ride on them. Is it about lack of investment in sanitation as well? And
Yes, I think the problem with waste management, we've been looking at it in terms of political, from the political lens, more of a knee-jerk situation, meaning we did react to waste management, right? So, I mean, in so many times you've seen a political party comes in, they do Saturday cleaning because it's the most visible thing. It shows that they're working. So rather than having a long-term framework for sustainability, we do waste management on an ad hoc. So for me, things like having the bylaws updated, that gives now the mandate, with necessary, repercussions if you do the right thing. But if you do the wrong thing, but you need to make sure it's enforced. Yeah, so hearing the Vice President again, that's another set of enforcement, empowering the local councils to have their sanitation wardens or their metro police going door to door and checking is also another way. So you go on and on.
As a private sector person, waiting at the challenge we una the face, in providing this service. You get some areas I doubt if una go able to reach there for able get that dirty. Some people they live up hill for getting dirty for bring and catch even if they want pay.
So this started the partnership day with the councils, right? The goal with especially the framework with FCC don't set up is for we work with the councillors them with their respective constituencies them for we the private sector able go. The price marks then with FCC put, not of us in are expensive, not 25 leons for one pickup, for example, it can go as low as 15 leons. But because you get the illegalities of the clean salon boys, not underestimate waiting the clean salon boys and they do. They're highly proliferated within the city.
Yeah, and then plenty.
So till we stop down there and you get the households them where they say, well, why I go pay you 25 leon for one pickup, even business them. So it's a challenge for us as a private sector, because here I've invested in my fleet, and this program, not to force in a council, they pay me. Now me as a private company, they hire me sales team then and they go door to door for try to convince people them for register and sign up, deploy me trucks them, and now we feel don't go up. I not even allow for puts me feel up because the mandates where FCC sets. At what point we go come back for low negotiate for adjust the pricing accordingly. So the challenges are many, and that's why I think having a centralized, not to take away from what the councils are doing, this will be by no way duplicating or minimizing the effort of the local councils, but I think this is a national emergency. We don't get things like Ebola, we don't get things like cholera outbreaks. These are all sanitation related issues. You understand? So I think the level of seriousness, and again, I'm glad that the VP is talking about it. Let's have a rethink on how we handle waste management.
The work they do, Freetown Waste Transformers, waiting have been the lead, and they use innovative ways and technology. What specifically are the services they provide, and how they help, for manage waste in the city?
So we own main objective or mission of turn waste into resource or waste into value. In the last couple of years, we pilot some waste to energy in technologies where we take organic waste, we convert it into electricity. Unfortunately, we're not able to scale that project. It faced some challenges. But one of the main things that we able to create is we automate the waste collection process. We develop our own proprietary application in a digital tool called Dirty Box. Yeah, Dirty Box now FWT alongside donor partners, GSMA Innovation Fund, we give a grant a couple of years ago for develop this tool here. We go ensure that households, you just go online, whether now you Apple Play Store or Google Play Store, you download the app, you register yourself, you request for a waste collection service. Where we been do the first iteration, it been act like a Uber for waste management. That time we train over 135 waste collection enterprises them. Where now we ride as them. So if you there at Hill Station, you go on the platform, you request for service, anybody ready within 3 kilometers, they can collect it or you pay online, it done. But because FCC reform or restructure how they do waste management at Freetown, that part of the application no longer valid. But we as a company, they use we platform, for example, for make sure say on a daily basis we drive as them, we ride as them, know side for go, how for go at what time, so that we provide a reliable service to our customers.
Yeah, what's in the customer base, of the service way they provide? So I asked earlier if the appetite is there, and is it about not reaching the people where they give clean salon for go to dirty make then they use them, or there is the reach now people not ready for use the service?
There's definitely the reach. I mean, coupled with FCC then Dirty Must Go campaign with the non they propagate out, and then coupled with the service provider, the young staff, the message they go out. The challenge that they face, again, there's an affordability challenge where FCC collects the MOP data. Yeah, they use that data for split the city into 8 blocks. So Midday block 6. Block 6 gets 6 wards. In fact, each of the blocks can get 6 wards. We begin from 429 to 434 is our ward, and we get close to 15,000 potential households and businesses for reach. Right now, we don't begin implement, let's say since August last year, we're only able to get close to about 300. You understand? So imagine you as a private company, you don't go raise funding, you don't buy your fleet, you don't employ, fuel they go up, but then the households then they hold back. So it's not because of the reach. Every day, I guess sales team when they go out, they get quota. The challenge is that they don't sign up, or they say the clean salon boys or the price too expensive, or you understand? So
it's bad business basically.
There is potential if everything works, when everything works, and it just started. So in all, with these things, it takes time. It's a behavioral change thing, right? So we're at it, like I said, from August. Let's see. We keep pushing, Lamrana.
Yeah, the issue is, I just think like we they agree, sanitation need for be taken seriously. Instead of catch them now, them ministry them. I give me party was say ministry. If been they ask if who side sanitation, then I know it been the health, then send them to water resources. So now tell us now water resources get. And I say the people are not able to give you water, and then go give walk back for clean we city for handle sanitation. But sanitation they under Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation. And the thing is, I think now. Serious investment and attention we know they pay to sanitation. We they show them video there about how the places then they and how then they look. And there's somebody like you who's providing a service. But out of 15,000 potential customers, you get only 300. You said?
Something like that.
300 people in this city. It means there is a serious problem. But with the kind of wisdom we generate, so Trevor is cleaning the beach, and every day they cry about the dirty way they come back, and the dirty way they come on at the gutter them way with it away and come up. With your own experience, how do we manage this to a point that we're able to get we beach them clean and attract tourism? How do we manage waste from the upper part to waiting they go down at the sea?
Honestly, the enforcement. I mean, every single household for get a waste service provider, then for register with the waste service provider. That's the mandate, and then for check them. You understand? So because if you not get at the dirty door to door from up, you don't end up now with beach. And this is why I give me conversation with Trevor. I say they chase your tail. Yeah, it's a good thing to do, but you're chasing your tail. You're not going to solve the issue till you go at where it's generated. And really where it's generated, it's in our mindset. Because now we the people, now we know how to pay for label collect we don't see. Now we know how to prioritize cleanliness. I mean, the laws are there. It's just that the laws aren't being enforced either.
And the vice president is calling for an enforcement. So waiting as somebody we don't say at this sector, do you see what some of them think they need the political will and commitment?
Absolutely.
Do you see that now, and how you think with an immediate plan we can address it? Because I think you don't get the attention of the authorities. If the vice president can come out and say that it's a problem, what do you think for be like the immediate plan for mobilize possibly and try for address this and helping to change mindsets, enforcement, and getting people to pay?
I think coordination amongst all the entities that have this responsibility across the nation. I don't want to just talk about dirty business at Freetown, right? This is a national issue. So having that strong coordination entity, whether it sits now with, EPA or sanitation, or outside of any of those entities, you have a secretariat that is just given the powers to act and collaborate with all of these entities and implement and work with private sector and work on behavioral change campaigns and monitor and then reports maybe straight to the vice president directly. You understand? I think that's the level of seriousness that it needs, that it warrants.
The lack of this attention and because money not there na this thing.
I mean, I think there is money in waste management, right? Even though I mentioned saying 300 customers or so, it has a lot of potential. I wouldn't be in it if it wasn't. Obviously, I'm also very passionate about cleanliness, so hence why I've been here for so long until I make that impact that I desire to make. I need to go no side. I still the whole dirty business. I get hope. I think it can work. I think it's these kinds of conversations, this kind of attention that it needs.
And I ask about the money because when you make a ask now the seeming lack of collaboration in addressing this because if you get institutions them always get responsibility for addresses in your engagement with them, is it about not taking this seriously or the lack of understanding policy guidelines and waiting everybody for do?
Now we're saying one of the municipalities is having challenges. I saw that you're talking about school buses. There are so many competing priorities. Not to say education is any less, but imagine now, for me, waste management is also a national pride thing. Because when someone comes to visit us, the first thing they see is our filth. And it's a reflection of who we are as a people.
Like Sizzler.
It's a reflection of who we are as a people. So, even for the Ministry of Information and Civic, this is something they should jump on. But when you have a coordinating arm that has the powers to work across all of the entities, I think you'll see more concerted effort being put into waste management. So I think one of the solutions is really having a strong ecosystem and a secretariat that helps to pull this thing out of all of those entities and put a direct focus on it.
Somebody will go pay attention directly to it. We don't go members say, no, I go give some people the WhatsApp pay attention to that.
Yes, I think it requires
but sanitation is very important. Because if we not address sanitation, we go continue for seek the human capital development we will talk about, no go get them, no go able achieve them. But waiting are you hope? Waiting you've been in this. Me get for know you 2 days some years ago. I remember I told you for one for Freetown mayor.
Yes, I said this mayor would be the best mayor for it, indeed.
But that was even before even coming.
Exactly, but that's what because she was working on the Ebola recovery.
That was long time ago na Pademba Road.
Yes, indeed.
But because of the passion I saw that you you been get then and still get for clean this city and address waste management. But what you hope?
Cleanliness is next to godliness from that.
Yes, and now you think say we could collaboratively, ensure mindset in our communities, institution and collaborate, and we address this emergency with it before we.
Honestly, that you've just said it. That's the vision. I want to see a waste management utopia for Sierra Leone, not just for Freetown, right? I want to see us making it a daily thing in our schools. I mean, I remember, they talk, say, why they grew up in Kono. Every Saturday morning, auntie, they make sure, say, we go up for sweep. Partly because the sanitation wardens, they come around. Yeah. But it became now a habit where you not even wait for sanitation or expect sanitation. It's part of you. So I want to see waste management being a part of who we are. I mean, if we're talking about eating, we should talk about how we're taking care of what comes out of that process. So yeah, it has to be our national psyche.
Should we revive the monthly or the Saturday cleaning exercise?
I don't think so. I think that will kill the private sector because people then go hold and dirty, take Saturday, then wait until we are. Yeah. If you have a working system, the private sector has a key role to play, especially if the enabling environment day, the behavioral change day, the enforcement day. You understand? Maybe there's a bit of subsidy, so pricing is not an issue. Private sector can go as far as the last mile to reach that customer, to get that waste and take it to the landfill. I mean, it works everywhere else in the world. People pay for their waste management, whether it be within property rates or other taxes, it's embedded. They pay for their waste management.
Yeah.
It's a responsibility that we should have as citizens to pay for the waste we generate.
Yeah, but like you say, if somebody get for choose between paying for health care or buying a bag of rice and paying for waste, then it becomes you say like clean salary go get 2,000 Leone.
So that therein lies the problem. This is where the level of seriousness has to come in, where there's some subsidies, some kind of I know that government is against subsidies, but at the end of the day, this is a preventative measure towards health. This is something that will attract tourism for us. Do you understand? Waste management is that centralized.
Yeah. I mean, this morning I want to talk to not only Freetonians but Sierra Leoneans as well, right across. With your experience in managing this. We still show this guy look on the Toyota clean salon. But I want to talk to Sierra Leoneans. What's in your message to people about taking care of the environment, how to manage with waste, and ensure say we all play with part for clean not only this city but across the country.
Me people them dirty business now we all business. Just like how we remember for eat every day, and so we for be conscious of how we take care of the environment, right? The Bible say cleanliness is next to godliness, and I want believe say we are people away when they close to God. So we really need for waiting we for do as a people. Now we own responsibility as much as yes we don't talk about central governments, local governments, or putting up a secretariat. We as the people now we for be willing for clean, for be clean. I mean cleanliness is a right. You are with stranger kana you home, you host clean. So with stranger kana we country, we want to keep them clean. So I think it's a personal responsibility. I think it's a civic duty for we all participate, we do the right things. The laws are there. I think we have the best laws for waste management, and I think the enactment of those laws or the enforcement will come. But you know what? For letting go fining for dirty business.
Yeah, where you
it's a pride thing.
Today it was part of the communities. If there's sanitary officers that come and they owe you.
It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment.
Yeah.
So this goes back to us, our pride as a people. What do we take pride in? You know how come on at streets looking chen, but you go now you host. But you understand. So
but that is how the dirty in the city they reflect on we as a people, right? Because we all they come out and also they hang out at the beach, we community then dirty. We're filthy. We dirty. I don't talk landing where this place dirty. Mean if anybody kaya meets this place dirty,
It's a reflection on
It's a reflection of who we are. It shows who we are.
So this goes back to us as a people having a pride in who we are within the confinement of our homes. That's what spills out to society.
Yeah. Now we get the dirty way out. But if somebody want to use the service that you're providing, how do they get in touch? Actually, they did some marketing to us here, and we're using one of the services.
Probably Echo Spring, because not in this area. Yes, me office day 55A Wilkinson Road. Are they on Facebook, Freetown Waste Transformers, and there's also a telephone number I'll leave with you.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Ami, for joining us this morning. And you know, we all get a role for play. We get a responsibility. We could complain about the infrastructure, the people are very responsible, no they do them. But I also think we need leadership. Like we agree. People them always go be lawless. They don't go and pay. Then get, you know, competing needs them. Take care of the homes and pay for the tea. We can just put in our backyard and burn. You know, one day I came around there surprisingly. It was a weekend. Somebody they burned dirty right near the house of the president. And I was like, this country, what's in there happen? Me outside the president, they serve people and they free. But we all get a role for play. Let's take responsibility, clean the environment. You know, it can be difficult for decide on whether you for pay for waste or you for get clean salon. But if you get clean salon, sometimes and then before you do more send the back, and now you get the responsibility for clean that dirty the back. You know, so let we all play with your part. Thank you so much, Ami, for joining us this morning for talk about waste management, the challenge and waiting we need for do as a people and the authorities them as well. We'll take a quick break. We can talk to the other guests them today in World Cancer Day. They can look at the prevalence and waiting we for do for protect ourselves from cancer. Continue for stay with we.
Now almost 1 o'clock so and 10 like this. The school buses the way government provide for each transportation cost for school picking them. Kinoma we can park na and the Cocoa Street Junction. They wait for school picking them for board for each transport cost on them. But from the resume of second term, the buses are not operational. No official statement from the one that were responsible. No commotion for say why make the buses are not the one.
Inside 2019, President Julius Maada been commissioned 50 school bus them for Batori free quality school education. As he been say, it go help tap the plenty challenge them where school begin and they face pan transportation business.
Well, what you want for do now for make sure say, especially the gap in them. Then go able to come out school early and able to reach at the host. So that some of the challenges we can get with the parents there in Ogode, we care about all the picking them, but we don't say the gear picking them more vulnerable in situations outside in the late night street in the evening. So we make anything available for help them, so that then go able to go to school early and come out school early and go back to their homes there, so then go able to study. At the end of it, all we want may affect the outcome, because if they learn very well, then we're able to take care of it very well. What we don't old, what we then with vulnerable ages, they are actually the future. Everything what they do now, not for ourselves, now for the one they are. So forgive them all the support, and these are one of the support them.
Teacher them, school picking them and self-comrade and be glad for sake of this development. But from a school open inside Freetown this 2026, school picking them and comrade and always concern say the bus them not the run and they only able for go school and for use bike, keke or poda. And comrade and talk say the cost of transportation don't go up for sake of the fuel price. We don't go up. We don't they can make some time and can day the school picking and the late for go school.
It affects me because it's not the transport business. And it is strain for go school because you are bus it is strain. One hour for them go say it's difficult because transport's not there. Now also the bus in the car now, them they go fast because all the bus they can so they pass up one picking and say, all a man picking when they can, they can't take transport and they go. And simple when they go and send in the right time they strain. Because some picking they never sufficient transport for go school and they give them sufficient lunch. You know and the business line they pass. See, if business they pass, you know go straight more business they pass through. You know go give picking 10,000, 5,000, get for pay transport, get for eat. I go able to survive. See, and that's how they straight. Who they beg there, make Papa government sorry for them picking and how they beg picking and they straight. And now transport don't go up. You see how they beg. They don't sorry for them. They how they beg. They are.
I've been reach out to the mayor of Freetown, Yvonne Akistoya, for tell family them waiting at the issue with the school bus them. And he been say communication gap there between the Freetown City Council and the chief administrator in office. So, Bakutin can happen way in knocking no but. Where he be reach out to the chief administrator Ramantom Farmer for sake of the busing issue. He been tell and say the operation of the school buses them depend on adequate financing for fuel and maintenance, and say they not receive funding it from the Ministry of Finance. But he say he go engage with the fuel dealer them for ask for a fair purchase agreement and go continue for engage the Ministry of Finance for the required funding. For response to this, I been reach out to the Chief Administrator Ramantom Farmer, who been send me to the Information Education Officer na Freetown City Council, Koma Hassan, we been tell me say he go get for reach out to the bus coordinator then first before he go respond. As of the time of this report, the bus system not at street and self no dey outside and can park na U building na Miata conference. The Freetown City Council and self the chief administrator not able to give clear updates as to outside the bus system day now and then condition. For Truth FM, Mina Davida Spin Solomon.
Many thanks to Davida for the report today, where we put together yesterday. And like I said this morning, you know, if the issue in a council is not resolved, the other things will get for be affected. So my colleagues can go out this morning, you know, earlier decided, you know, myself don't use for the city school bus in Ayana morning. I can see them very, very early where they come. And can park right before we are, and can park up by lodge and pick school picking them. But today I not see them this early morning. But then they out now, we can confirm, you know, as the chief administrator Ramantom Farmer been say, the buses are out now, then don't get a system for able to provide fuel for them. Then they out, we just watch the videos, my colleague them they out this morning and they don't see the bus and they out and they pick school picking them. They see the excitement of the school picking them for go back, you know, for load back now the school bus, you know, and this is what we should do, you know. This is what we should do, and we shouldn't allow this to happen. Picking the not get reason for suffer because people and they disagree because of politics or administrative problem. You know, people have, you know, I can say everyone they take decision, they've always remember how their action they are will affect people like school picking them. We don't get nothing for do with politics. They just want to go to school and learn and hopefully help for solve the problem them, you know, help this country as much as the country they help them. You know, we shouldn't allow this to happen. And Ministry of Finance as well. Almost everybody you talk to, you go tell you say money problem. They not get allocation for Ministry of Finance. Almost every institution, you know. And with the add tax spam, people then feel don't go up private sector. Man. I just think there are things we shouldn't allow them to happen. Like the other day we talk about the remand home, we close because money we not close actually, enough food not been there for feed the picking them. We talk to the Minister of Social Welfare, I say not because enough money not there, they not get allocation and all of that. Still like this, school bus park because council not receive subsidy from Ministry of Finance. We shouldn't allow these things to happen. MPK not get nothing for do with politics or whatever. Then for be priority. And school fee subsidy delay because money. No, we shouldn't allow them to nothing for prioritize, especially with the free quality education and all of that. So hopefully we will do better as a people. We go address some problem there, so we not go they continue for the get them. You know, and still they call on the vice president, the Ministry of Local Government, the Local Government Commission. When I resolve this issue in a council, it's not helping anybody. Instead, it's affecting services like they were. Who knows what next will be affected? You know, we should not for allow them problem they have for prolong, you know, this kind of way when there is no solution. It shows lack of leadership. Somebody they wait for come and sit down and say, no, this is not the way we should go. This is how we should go. This is what we should do. And solve them problem then they. Because where they happen, so, look, school bus some pack for Muslim. Wallahi, I will assure you, if not to something like this will been take yesterday and begin investigate and they understand, say, we get for come with this public. Solution not for being done to this. You know for being done day. Everybody for being just sit down and say, okay, until we solve this problem, then it happens. And the picking and sit down and continue for suffer, fear don't go up. You see that woman was shown in that video? These are the people who need help. These are the people who they come every morning, sell them small market, need money for take care of their family and picking them. See the cry where they cry. Imagine how we go feel good. You know, say school bus on begin on and in picking in order for get plenty of money again for pay transport. Now then are the year of action. Now then problem then the government for solve. So for pass on up and down, vroom, they inside SUV, they enjoy yourself, fly, enjoy. No remember how the policies and things they do, they affect the common people. We still they strive, forget their daily meal, forget their livelihood. Anyway, thankfully the buses are back. We'll continue to follow up on them stories there and other services where the council they provide and the crisis na council, how it they affect service delivery and Freetonians generally. We'll continue to do that. So we take a quick break. We can talk to our next guest them. Today na World Cancer Day. We can look at you know, what we for do as a people for prevent and protect ourselves from that sickness. They continue for stay with we.
Hey Freetown, Johnny Drill is coming. Quick question, who are you spending Valentine's with? Whoever it is, I think I should meet them. On the 13th of February 2026, I'm coming to Freetown, Sierra Leone for a night I'm calling the Love Lounge. It's going to be music you can sing to, music you can dance to, and music you just might fall in love to. So dress nice, hold your person a little closer, and let me do what I do best. And whether you're coming with your partner, your crush, or just your good self, you're welcome. Oh, I'll see you at the Love Lounge. Let's make it a Valentine's night to remember.
Orange Maxis gets flexible data and voice plans them we go fit you lifestyle. Try the Colat Mini for just 70 Leone and get 2.5 Mbps speed for 7 days. You can need data anytime. Your bundle they give you fast internet anytime you day. For you can prefer customized plan. Your own bundle they make you select the exact data and voice package where you need. Find the best data and voice option now on Maxit. Download the app and stay connected.
Orange. Man, some of them big one in the team, but that's all they make the country this team. Yes, some less. And last time, see how make one and then get them. So God love me for more, but one Muslim. They're wire. They're wire. They're wire. Say pogo deal we, and now they all go get. They take a couple and put in a bucket, and now they don't disgrace. They take the bamboo, hold up it, they pack them all, let them be big of this. They send the big in abroad, left the bomb and they perish by the system. Sit down, they watch it, they elect it, what I don't pass carry. Come for tell it, they say. Him bango kendele, we no go die yo. We no go die yo. We go dey cry yo. We go dey cry yo. We go take a beer. We go kendele, we no go die yo. We go dey cry yo. We go dey cry yo. We go take a beer. We go kendele, we no go die yo. Hey, we know what in the country. When I do it, I sit on me the border. Mo kitty kata go come today. Tomorrow now waiting go be now yo. Mr. Government, you know they see. But in the be Delhi now we country. Also key a day more now we. Sick and salvation is self, they knock we yo. Every day them begin, they die. Who's kind of all of this how we country? Every day them people they cry. They love the yes and no one for yeah. You think for it is self, it done me ya. Also simple as you get dollar. Close the well, self, it done me ya. Hey, we go candle, we no go die yo. We go they cry yo. We go they cry yo. We go take a beer. We go candle, we no go die yo. We go they cry yo. We go they cry yo. We go take a beer. We go candle, we no go die yo. The one we don't bring crisis now we country. Hey, don't forget say God they see. They make the poor man they sleep with hungry. Hey, when I got to go fetch for we. The DJ then done the talk, the musician done the sing by music yo. The mom and pastor don't preach, the bill say they know one for yo. You sit down for land and food, they like DJ put up, get fire ho. Come for tell they say, we don't him back go candle, we no go die. Where money go come for we, they send them the king go overseas. Where motor go come for we, they give them from bull but take them love we yo. Opposition you know they see, St. Joseph come the lean we country. Who feel say they come for we, but they like today they don't talk for we yo. What they cause them all load and talk, they load na bad belly run away yo. What they all run na the tongue, they left the innocent when they die yo. Hey we don't tire, but the pass up and up on this fire. Hey we don't wire, we go candle, we no go die yo. They cry yo, we go they cry yo, we go take a beer, we go candle, we no go die yo. We go they cry yo, we go they cry yo, we go take a beer, we go candle, we no go die yo. It's a government with a youth, we get more than food.
Yeah, we go continue for survive. See, Leonians, as I always tell we are very resilient people. You know, politicians, the way they want to tell you, on a bear hardship, and they easily tell you, say, we are resilient. So don't see all things. Don't see Ebola, don't see war, don't see COVID, don't see hardship. But so they continue for, try for survive. And we'll survive, definitely. We'll survive. Once more, welcome to the second and final part of this program, the Truth Morning Devotion, where they can talk about, you know, the health sector, things the way they affect you. Today na World Cancer Day. We get the expert then for can talk about them. So this morning I get the pleasure for welcome na the studios Dr. Abdul Jallo, we na the Director of Non-Communicable Disease and Mental Health and the Ministry of Health. Doc, good morning and welcome.
Yeah, good morning. And thank you for having me.
It is a pleasure for get you. We also get Dr. Kelfala Mara, we a specialist clinical oncologist at the studio this morning. Good morning, Dr. Mara, and welcome.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Dr. Mara, I start with you specifically about, you know, cancer. What's in that sickness they mean? How it affects person and how person they know say it don't get up.
Okay, so cancer na abnormal. The cells in our body will get we then start for go abnormally. For example, if the cell for divide 4 times per day, when at the normal division that one day, like we get cancer, we it begin divide abnormally. At times some cells then can divide only 10 times per day, then some can even divide 1,000 times per day. So like when they can happen, it can make the side we affected, they go become disfigure. Like you go see you go get lump there, for example, use the breast because it's the most common cancer we in a salon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, like
where everybody
breast,
know.
Yes, like the breast, you go see it go get lump. Okay. Yes. Then after the lump can be painless. You know, can get pain you. We most women can tend for ignore. Yes. Then from there, you go see you bobby go begin pull water. Okay. And that water there at times it go mix with blood. Yes. Then also you bobby the skin I bobby. it change. It turn like orange kanda. Yes. So like na the most common thing in the week.
Where with man? Where with man? Apart from we talk about cancer. Mostly we can think about breast cancer, woman.
Yes.
Where
like
with man? What's in the
yeah, like 99% of breast cancer they occur per woman them.
Mm-hmm.
Like the 1% of breast cancer they occur to man them. So even man themselves can get breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like all them symptoms that's way I explain. The same thing.
Other cancer than they way they happen to man them or people them generally.
Yes, boku cancer than the way they.
What's in some of them?
So like let we just talk about the most common one the way they in a salon. Like breast cancer na one, then we get liver cancer na other one. Then for man them prostate cancer. Na other one also can affect man them. Yes. Then of course we get stomach cancer, we can also affect people them. Yes. Then of course for the woman them, where it come na them private side, you get what we call cervical cancer and vulvar cancer. So now some of the most common cancer than they the occur with population currently.
So how somebody for feel and try to understand, say, I don't get cancer or I don't get the symptom, waiting at the feelings or waiting at the signs where you for begin get worried or think say you go do test, or is there age gap or bracket?
Okay, so like initially where cancer can start and not get symptoms then. Yes. So like that can make we can advise people them for me them to do regular screening. Yes, because like we screen, it able detect the cancer early, and we detect an early, the possibility for we cure you is very high. Whilst where you start to get symptoms then, like pain can be the symptoms. Of course, it go feel lump, na the side way affected. Then at times bleeding can also be a symptom. So like when anything they could happen, we start to get symptoms. We might not know, maybe say cancer not disease where they travel, it can there so it they work go other side. And we work go other side, then that's the change the stage of the disease. And we change the stage, like for example stage 4. In stage 4 we not get anything much for do because not curable again.
Wow.
Yes. Now just
which stage for day where you for begin get treatment or you for get test or get treatment for, man?
All stages you forget treatment for. Like I say, the earlier stage, the cure rate we then treat you, the chances for you get cured is very high. Yes. Then as the stage they increase, now so the chances for they get cured they decrease. So I make we always advise people we sensitize people about awareness and also screening so that we would detect the disease at an early stage.
Okay, Dr. Mara, I'll come back to you. Let's talk to Dr. Jallo now. The commemoration of this day, look at the infrastructure from the Ministry of Health angle. How much attention on the give to the cancer, the kind of sickness where Dr. Maradon highlights? So we get the infrastructure, people are able to access treatment in case they get the sickness.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lamrana. This the night day where people they come together for raise awareness and also for tell people the importance of early testing and screening, just like within the doctor say. The ministry take cancer very serious, and currently the ministry they put things in place for make we get the cancer diagnostic and treatment center na Salone. So because of the lack of infrastructure, cancer treatments they take place na some facilities like Connaught Hospital, we get a whole cancer treatment unit there. We now the doctors there they work. Then also because of the severity of cancer cases, within the ministry they do currently now for tackle the cancer at the early stage through prevention. So, late last year, we embarked on a massive vaccination for school-going girls. Yes, and we able for vaccinate over 1 million. The target was about close to 900,000. But we exceeded one day. We now about 116%. We should say within the importance of this percentage of the girls who vaccinate is we're able to protect or prevent or save the lives of over 1 million girls then from cervical cancer. That is huge for a nation for able to save the lives of over 1 million girls then from cervical cancer. Again, the ministry do embark on massive capacity building and training of doctors there and or of healthcare workers there. Dr. Marana na beneficiary na the 5 we the ministry don't train as a clinical oncologist there. Also the ministry don't train one surgical oncologist. We don't train one pediatric oncologist. Don't train medical physicists there. Also, currently we're on the process for train nurses there also. Then again, the ministry don't embark for procure advanced diagnostic equipment there, like CT scan. Not to that one when I just few slides. This is get beaucoup slides there. Yes. Also, the ministry the ministry don't procure 2, one for Connaught and one for Go Kenema.
Okay.
Yes.
Because Narande, I want to ask, how do we decentralize the service? Because so far with what you explain, it seems like now Freetown mostly. If people they need service and get for come, how do we decentralize? So what is clear is infrastructure is just at Connaught Hospital, not decentralized.
For now, but however, we get screening centers there for cervical screening centers there in all the districts there. We get about 25 cervical screening centers there, 25, and even the equipment where the ministry they procure, like the 4D ultrasound also. That one also not just for Freetown, they go for this MSN also not applying. So a lot is happening. Last year again, we get a team from the IEA. The International Atomic Energy Agency, when they regulate how for build a cancer center, treatment center, yes. So
because of radiation issues?
Yes, so many issues, yes, exactly. Back for make you get a center that they will give you a clearance, and that's not already be sought from them. Yes, the team come the team come last year. That's the one done. Now waiting the ministry they do now is Now for put things in place, for make we see how the how we go able commence the construction of this center.
Okay.
Yes.
What's in the prevalence rates of cancer na salon?
The prevalence will not get an exact national prevalence, but people that don't do studies. We should say the prevalence it's high. It's high, but from the data from the National Cancer Registry in Akonot shows say for the past 5 years, 5 to 10 years or so, we will get like 5,111 cancer registered cases in Akonot.
Wow.
Yes, and among them, breast cancer is high, second to cervical cancer, then prostate cancer for the Monday. Just like our way Dr. Abide explained. Like for the for the breast cancer number alone, make I just give you the data, make you know what to talk about.
Is there an age bracket?
Cancer will affect all man, Pekin, adults, senior citizens. It affects all man. All man it affects.
You just want to give some data.
Yes.
Yeah. Doc, I'll come to you whilst Dr. Jallo defend the data. This issue of it affects everyone, and Pekin, big person. Which stage somebody for day, especially which we man them. Most times we talk about cancer, we can pay attention more to women. Then which stage before day will be for do screening or do check about we health. You don't get the data now?
Yes, I just.
Okay.
Yes, Dr. Mara.
Yes. So like NT won't be gender bias.
Yeah.
Okay. So like for Mandem, the most common cancer we can happen with na prostate cancer. Yes. So like for prostate cancer, we don't dey at age 45 and above. You need for the do screening. Yes, like one of the screening that we can normally request. We can request one chemical in the body where the prostate gland can produce. We whenever I get issue, we then call them PSA, when a prostate specific antigen. So like we don't dey at age 45 and above.
You will begin get concerned about.
Exactly. And also we dey at that point there, you begin experiencing the way the wet as compared to the past 10 them. The wet that way they again, the wet fine again. Then maybe na net you dey wake boku 10 for wet. You understand? So then they all na a red flag way for tell you say need for the do the checkup. Yeah.
So if you really see, man, you dancing and they all they happy with you, you need for be concerned.
Yeah.
At that stage you go able to get treatment, right?
Sure.
If you wait till it gets worse,
no problem.
You reach stage 4.
No problem.
No problem.
No problem. Yeah.
Doc, you don't get the data.
Yes. So the total registered cancer cases then from Kolot we now we get the hub now like 5,111 as I was saying, then 3,156 when approximately 62% now female. Then 1,955 when 38% now male cancers. So among them the top 10 breast cancer now 1,895, and prostate cancer now 1,050, cervical cancer now 1,010, stomach cancer now 350, liver cancer, where people will get through alcohol or hepatitis B or C. Now 320, lymphoma now 155, ovarian cancer where they affect woman the born one. Now 110, they'll get all the kidney and the urinary cancers there in 91. Then cancer of the skin, we call melanoma, now 80. Then esophageal cancer, now 50. So now the data we get national, now the national cancer registry from Connaught. Yes. So waiting now we embark on now for do for the collect data from other centers there, like the Thinking Pink,
the private sector.
Yes, with Well Woman Clinic and others where they apply, so that we go able integrate into the ministry, the DHIS too. Yes, so that it will show like a holistic national data.
As part of the commemoration of this day, within the ministry they do, within are there planned activities?
Yes, this is one of the activities we will embark for engage the public through media engagement, for tell them about the risk factors, just like our doctor they talk, and also for me to know the signs and symptoms and the need for early testing and screening, for make people that go in our hospital for me to screen them as early as possible.
Somebody can just walk in any hospital and say, I want to check if I get cancer?
Yes, because doctors they're in the hospital where they go able send you for do some testing. Yeah. So
any of if you do apply self, you can
yes,
you can ask.
Yes,
you can check and ask. Dr. Mara, person that gets cancer through is it sexually transmitted? Is it something? Dr. Jallo talk about hepatitis, right? I just want to peg that to the question where they ask you about sexually transmitted cancer, if not anything with
no sexually transmitted. Okay. Now as Dr. Jallo, we're at the head of non-communicable disease. So cancer are non-communicable diseases. Yeah.
So how person they able to identify the one the way the data way Dr. Jallo Longiso, the different part them and way they treat them. How do they show up? What are the most prevalent people and where they show up and the cases them on they treat?
Yeah, like from the data, breast cancer na number one. Then prostate. Yes, then of course cervical cancer.
So if breast cancer are the number one, it may more women are vulnerable than women the more get cases of cancer in the country.
Yeah.
So what are the treatments who they provide in case somebody want to know? What are the services and treatments if somebody show up and their signs say it gets them?
Yes. So like currently most of the cases the way they come, then they at least stage 3 or stage 4. Yes. So women say some of the treatments that we they need, we know they able give them. Like for example, if they need radiotherapy, since the ministry actively involved, follow get a center now, but currently we not get that services there. But however, with the offer surgery, we they need, we operate them.
Okay.
Yes. Then also we can give them chemotherapy when a cancer medicine for like kill the cancer cells them. So like the one that we able for sponsor themselves for go out for go get radiotherapy, they can go, and at times government self can come in, they can sponsor some patients that we can go out for get radiotherapy.
Who are the most vulnerable for get cancer?
Okay, so like the most vulnerable people and forget cancer. Number one, people where they smoke. Okay, then we also get people where they drink alcohol. Yes, they're most vulnerable, and also people where infected with HIV. Yes, they're also vulnerable, And if you get family history, you get some cancer and the way when genetics related with the genetics. So if you get family history, say for example, like use breast cancer when are the most common. So if you granny get breast cancer, your mama get breast cancer, so you the woman, there is high possibility they say you self go develop breast cancer. So I make in that situation, we can advise them, say them for they do regular screening.
So Pekin can get her?
Yes, Pekin then can get
How?
cancer.
How?
Yes, so like we go to the pediatric hospital. Now they will see Pekin then as old as 3 years. We can get cancer, and most of the time then that blood cancer then can get, we then call leukemia. That's not the most common cancer we can affect them. Yes, then also then gets this other one we they call actinoblastoma, where they affect the eye. Yeah, then self can get then cancer then they. Yeah.
It's very revealing. So when they talk about cancer, I never think say no matter where you don't reach certain age, they camper you even it can be hereditary and it can be small picking self can get them.
Exactly.
Dr. Jallo, there's this campaign for eliminate cervical cancer by 20 target 1 million girls we do na the country. Then they can come. Most times I see the ministry spend a lot of time for educate the public as well. Say no, this is not all the misinformation about Navole picking and born or waiting and they do to them. How na plan for expand that? Because like you mentioned, prevention and protection, prevention very important. How una plan for expand that? And as well, I want to ask about early detection. How people can understand that if I do this, I go able say I don't get signs and for cancer and try to get the treatment. Go to Dr. Mara and try to get the treatment.
Yeah, before I answer the question, I might just take up for most of the doctor with regards to the hepatitis. Cancer, you need to get that through sexual transmission, just like our doctor say. But hepatitis, the complication, now it lead to liver cancer. Yes. So
the sick hepatitis, if you get them, it cause
liver cancer.
Liver cancer.
Yes. So now that make we encourage people for take the hepatitis B vaccine. Yes. So now to your question, early testing is important. One thing about the chronic or long-term disease there is, if you're able to detect them early, it prevent chronicity and severity and complications. So I can always talk about mental health. I can always link her to hypertension and diabetes. It's the same thing with cancer. If you come early, you go to hospital early, they're able to screen you and detect yes, the cancer don't start in an early stage. It is treatable. It is treatable, and that will able to save your life. But most times, people that can know about cancer at the end stage, where it will become chronic and for make the able manager it difficult. But if you come early in the hospital, they screen you, then you can able to survive cancer. Now we get so many people there who will able to survive cancer. Boku, prostate, cervical, breast cancer, because they come to hospital early, where doctor able for detect. So what I minutes to do it now through public education, just like how we do so now. Talk to people there. Say again the stigma.
For come out
serious and get cancer. But now that's the change. The narrative they change. People they come out and tell the story about say yes, I get cancer. Because if you stigmatize people saying we get cancer or any condition, they go reluctant for come out for telling a story, even for help other people. So now that myth now really embark on as a ministry for tell people that say cancer is treatable. if you present yourself early, not to death sentence at all.
And the immunization one they do, not get anything we get for do with the information saying now for stop picking them up.
It's just with society we get people we always get negative thoughts there about a particular thing. For example, if you yourself, I don't say where you initially start your program, you get the people talk bad things about you. It's the same thing. This vaccination now for save the young girls their life. I don't get until there. We don't die of cervical cancer. I get close people, friends, with die of breast cancer. My mommy was there also instead die of cancer. So if government don't able with partners for come with this vaccine for give people for save their lives. I don't know why maybe they get a different motive, but the vaccine we the commit a very genuine and not get nothing for do with born or no born business. But for save the lives of young people, the young girls there. Yeah.
Look, the cancer issue, nothing way a lot of private sector institutions you get woman clinic, like you get Thinking Pink, then they provide services. How una plan for collaborate and coordinate, and raising awareness now one, but also providing the services where sometimes somebody no go get the public cannot enable get the private sector. How una coordinate with them?
Greatly, as I talk to in fact, a woman and take a pic there right now na Kamakwe. They say they do the same thing for raise awareness. Where they show say the partnership and collaboration with the private sector is very huge. Even with the cancer, UK cancer organization, where Tina they lead also.
Okay.
We collaborate with the last year. In fact, they can do a work on prostate cancer. I think they do something on breast cancer. Where women also they do something on breast cancer. So the partnership very strong. In fact, and even a few days ago, in fact, we get a meeting wherein we sit down and plan how to go about this day. And a part of the activities right now, we let's say they implement up country. We say we will try to educate the people about cancer.
Dr. Mara, there is this talk say, I will ask somebody now I think now from woman about about sucking breast and how we prevent or protect. Are there local remedies or what people can do now? Somebody just post on Facebook page. I just read them. Okay. I make our ask this question. 1 minute. I just read them quickly. They post something and go finally we get clarification on them because this is now health business. It say so soup is it waiting out? It say where again? Okay, yes. It say you can beat cancer by eating so soup. It's spelled so soup, sour soup, or maybe something like. But are there remedies, local things that people can do? So man can say then suck if man suck breast, it go prevent. The more you then suck woman breast, it go prevent breast cancer. Other local remedies. Some people go in house they treat themselves. Are there local remedies?
Okay, so Louis, answer to the sucking of breasts. For prevent breast cancer, say that in a myth where they go around that not true, get a scientific backing. Yes, like then do one study in a UK where the study concentrates on lactating mothers. Okay, so like where woman is breastfeed them, picking them for at least 1 year, the study found out say it reduce the chances for develop breast cancer. Okay, so I know say that study they extrapolate to men sucking breast. Yes, so like if you compare the two scenario, where picking the suckle, of course the woman then know where picking the suckle, picking the suckle all night, all day, you understand, as compared to women they suck breast. Man who they suck breast are just once in a while. So like that thing they not correct. So men sucking breast not prevent cancer. But however, if you suck you woman breast, it can be say you feel you feel lump day, that's go for early detection. I would say men sucking breast may contribute for early detection of breast cancer, but they prevent breast cancer. So like the soup. Yeah. So like may not get any scientific backing, because not say now they talk all they give information or for get scientific backing where go say where they don't prove, study don't prove say if you eat this you will prevent cancer. So like may not come across
local medicine they not dey person of for trial.
No person of for trial. I know there is no scientific backing to that.
Okay, Doc, what are you advise to people them, for try early detection, if they get for rely on the treatment, the service owner they provide, which you go and tell people them, for understand. And like Dr. Jallo say, the stigma, sometimes people get this, can keep them afraid, say the person no know, then go cut your breast, or if person know, it go affect your relationship even with your family and all of that. But what's a message to people them where they watch and listen to it?
Okay, so like before I go to that one day, Dr. Jallo they talk about HPV vaccination. Yes, way for prevent cervical cancer. So like I just want encourage we young people where you get the vaccination, they only prevent cervical cancer because that virus apart from cervical cancer, it get other cancers the way they cause. Okay, like it can cause anal cancer, vaginal cancer, vulva cancer, and throat cancer. So if you take the vaccine, just not say apart from cervical cancer, you also try for prevent the other cancers and with that virus they cause. So I encourage people for take the vaccine. Prevention is better than cure. Yes. So like concerning with the stigma, we can only defeat stigma if we create awareness, we engage the community, like what we do so currently, and not on this day no more we can do we continuously do So I think say if people are well aware of cancer, they know how it can, because like nobody know the wish forget sickness. So like we try for create the awareness day, and also with time where the awareness don't reach at a certain level, we will see a drop in that stigma stuff there about cancer. And also concerning the treatment, number one, we always encourage screening, like for cervical cancer. We get a nationwide services across the country where they do cervical cancer screening. So we encourage people for use them facility because like we detect cancer at an early stage. I will repeat it again. The tendency for they get a cure is very high. Yes. So like that thing they I want to tell people them.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Mara, for speaking to us this morning. Dr. Jallo, what will be your message to people them? The infrastructure, the system, people them need for believe in the system as well. No say the service they for let them go and do tests and get the treatment.
Yeah, I just thought and I take it from doctor. We all role as a ministry not to we not only treat the disease, but to treat the person as a whole, taking into consideration all other factors there. Because no say we person get cancer, you get other things there. You get some psychological issues. You get different things. And cancer not only affect adults, it affects everybody along the life stage. Became adults, still go, it affects everybody. So we just encourage people to say the myth where they go around with regards to that vaccination now false. Just like waiting, the doctor will say, we take this vaccine, it will help you again for protect you from other cancers there. For example, hepatitis vaccine, we take it will protect you from hepatitis B infection. So it's the same thing with this HPV vaccine. It will protect you from other cancers then. So make people go to hospital, they screen them early so that if they detect the cancer, or not only cancer in fact, but any other condition, doctors or healthcare providers they are able to render the care at that level for prevent severity or chronicity or complication. So the ministry actively involved currently in terms of the Kerry Cancer Center. Yes, okay. That I can assure.
The construction they go on?
No. The construction not started. Because again, for making construct a cancer center, so many things involved. So many things. You got to think about the
which stage we did now?
Well, the stage we did now is now the design, the design of the center. We currently the ministry don't engage with an architecture company with the design. Then also very soon the ministry go come out with an advert. Yes, for make serious people bid.
Okay.
Yes.
For do the construction.
Yes. Okay. Exactly.
Okay, Doc. I'm not gonna let you go without asking about we've been on the talk about the drug abuse, the issue, and all of that. I know the last time we carried a news now, the one day we on a discharge from the psychiatric home. Una been to admit other people them and waiting at the status presently?
No, we don't admit it. The next batch, we don't send a request for funds. We won't have to wait for again back. The last batch we have been at the hospital. The guys they destroyed the hospital, the ward. So now they try.
The patient then won't leave the care good.
That's so normal, you know. Say
so now therefore we do the whole.
We don't allow. Yes. Because yesterday I go there, the painting they go on, then the FFF. Even this weekend, they damage 2 wards. They damage the doors there. They broke.
For 1 away.
Yes.
Wow.
2 wards they damage there. They go. Some escape. They damage the ward there. What's it damaged? A strong word. They broke. When I call the
frame.
The frame.
Wow.
They broke they go. So all it's a cost, the money involved. We go for construct again, paint the place, the toilets. Some they take dirty, they close there. They put up the toilet for block the place. It's
Now they look forward for with funding available. Now they look forward for admits.
Yes. Now work around this. So because this batch be so we all role now for serve humanity.
Yeah.
So irrespective of what you do.
Yeah. I want to thank you very much, Dr. Abdul Jallo, Director of. Yes.
Yeah. So I just want. Maybe before we go, say the term will be launched, the mental health champion.
Yeah, the mental health. Yes, being an ambassador there.
Yes, be the tongue. So the past few months, Also, you don't really show say you're a mental health champion because you don't advocate a lot. Also, you don't help way for fight the stigma.
Yeah.
So on that note, I count you
main pin.
Yes, you like the pin,
Yeah.
but they don't use scarf.
Okay.
We will address you as a champion for mental
Okay.
health.
This is symbolic.
Yeah. So.
They get our TV. Wow.
Yes.
So, okay. Don't regress me. Wow.
Yes.
So these are for the workout, sir. Or for the get on.
Yes, exactly. Anything you talk about mental health.
Yeah, I forget
So this is the last appendix. Where they say I am a mental health champion.
Okay.
Yeah. Mental health matters. So.
Okay.
Wow, that's been on.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I can't raise it up public.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay. Mental health champion. See, man, I don't get all that title. I don't get me not a doctor. That title no more. This is me an advocate and you know thank you so much, Dr. Jallo, and thanks for all you're doing as well. I think you know you don't show we say we all for care about mental health because it can happen to any of we. It can happen to we close people, and it can happen to we families. It can happen to people them way normal way. They do everything normal. One day go grab normal something happen with them. So we all for care, and if we see things the way they happen with people, and we for listen to people, now then they middle learn. People and get a lot so then they go to school, a lot so some people some things that we think for make them get worried about. Now they worry them and it confuse their mind and it lead to mental health issue. But thank you so much. I appreciate this, and we will continue for play with your part and advocate and raise awareness about mental health issues.
Yeah,
thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Mara, as well. Thanks for being with us. We'll take a quick break, and they come and can close the program. Continue for stay with me.
Plant enthusiast, me na somebody we believe in greenery, in nature and outdoors. And I not just believe for let me one green enjoy them, I believe also for bring other people them along. As soon as see me space, it started from only one plant. I begin with one plant, 2 plants, 3 plants. Now I have countless number of plants. I became a collector. I love my garden. I love my space. That's why we're hosting the first Salon Garden Expo. Wherein we're going to be showcasing, we're going to be celebrating everything we get for do with outdoor living. The outdoor furniture, yeah, so the one the way they import, where they sell. So this is an expo for we where they create, we where they build things. You na carpenter, you na mason, you they make pot. Come, get in touch. Let's come and showcase what we have. So you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, always posting and inspiring me followers them on growing their own plants and owning a garden.
Salon Garden Expo.
Salon Garden Expo.
Salon Garden Expo 2026.
2026.
Let's grow together.
Nation. Today, I come for can talk to you about the new law where government of Salon want for pass Parliament. The new law where they want for pass, one of the things them we say now that anybody we not glad with the outcome of an election result gets right for making case na court. It gets 3 days for do so. When we look at neighboring countries where they practice democracy, country like Kenya they give 7 days, and country like Nigeria they give 21 days. However, the tripartite recommendation recommends say they forgive 7 days to person when not glad with the outcome of an election result. We na Ilraj believe say 3 days very short for make person filing paper, for let person find a lawyer, and for let person making case. 3 days not enough. Now for pay attention and be involved in the process for Tumara Bambai. This message is coming from Ilraj.
Some of them the one in the team, and that's all they make the country this team. And some less. And last time, see some make fun of them against them. So God the people, but one Muslim. The wire. The wire. The wire. No, we feel say pogo deal we. Hey. And now they all go guess. They take a couple and put in a bucket.
Well, welcome back. This is the Truth Morning Devotion, and on Truth FM 103.9, we go Kendele, we no go die, we go survive. You know, thanks for getting the buses back on the streets, the Freetown City Council, and we hope say it will be sustainable. And generally, we just hope say, you know, we go solve that problem there. You know, the institutions them way responsible go come together and solve the problem, because it's just important that we solve that problem there. Otherwise, it will continue to affect, you know, service delivery, and we picking them go continue for day in the state where some term boss no go day, and that's very, very unfair. They end the program now this morning, but not forget the amendment conversation they go on tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get people and we can talk about, and I'll forget the complaint session as well, and we will get a conversation around the constitutional amendment bill as well, as parliaments don't call for position papers and all of that. So they continue the awareness. Constitution, like I can say, not a team way, then they change every other time. It takes time, and if we not get it right now, if everybody not feel say yes, collectively we're all part of this process, we agree on waiting day. We all not go agree. There will be disagreement, but we'll get something where majority go agree say yes. At least we make effort for get the process very inclusive and you know, consultative, so everybody go feel part of the process. Hopefully next week we'll get the Attorney General Minister of Justice and Alpha Sise, and I want for wish him happy birthday today, 9 birthday, Alpha Sise, the Attorney General Minister of Justice, and hopefully by next week we will get another program for look at the new things. So we don't get a lot of conversation on some of the concerns them, and how could those be those concerns be addressed by you know, in office and with the conversation. So we'll meet back tomorrow for the Thursday complaint edition of the Truth Morning Devotion. My name is Amadou Lamrana Ba. Thanks to all for being with me on radio, on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, and yeah, it's always a pleasure for getting on the program, whatever the issues they want to discuss that is program. So they return tomorrow, but always remember, try for be honest with yourself, be sincere, law abiding for God and country, serve your conscience, always try for doing right, avoid doing bad, you know, because we all get a role for play for push this country go before. Nobody they can make them for we until we all agree. You know, and be intentional with what you they do, and agree say whosoever we in our corner, whatever they do for impact society positively, then we will always continue for complain. As always, the True 9 they always last. Till we meet back, have a lovely day, and continue for follow Truth Media. See you again tomorrow, inshallah. We will meet you back 6:30. Bye bye.
President Bio in New Year message been sound like up to Salon people and say 2026, the year of action go make life better.
The year 2026 is an important turning point. We have worked to stabilize our nation. Now we must use that stability to deliver results. This must be a year of action, a year where plans translate into real improvement in people's lives. Our progress will be measured in simple ways. Whether public services work better, whether food is more affordable, whether jobs are created, and whether the government responds effectively when citizens need help. With respect to our economy, we will manage public finances carefully. We will live within our means, focus on what matters most, and use public funds openly and responsibly.
But Italek say President Bio in message no look the add up with the reality, especially with the implementation of the 2026 Finance Act, where the Minister of Finance, Sheku Fantamadi Bangura, be present in Parliament November last year.
The responsibility to protect revenue for government. We introduce a tax, which is, they call it excise for the use of petroleum products. It's pollution and every other thing for its use. And the predictability of getting revenue from that. We added on the excise of government. Our own increase on excise of government, the adjustment that will come out of that is not going to change the formula. Because the formula and the ceiling that we have, that adjustment we have added to the excise for petrol, for kerosene, for jet oil, and for diesel. It still leaves the price of the ceiling just where we are, giving these two variables for the rest of the year. That's what I'm saying. I don't see this price really transmitting to affect anything at the pump. What I'm expecting it to do is to bring serious revenue to government.
With this kind assurance, say fuel price no go increase, people go want know wetin change between November and now. Well, the truth na that fuel no go up na salon because of the price na the international market, or inflation, or because dollar don't go up. Now government don't begin implement the excise rate, we don't increase the ceiling from 27 Leone to 28 Leone as part of the plan for get more money from the sector through tax. Now the threat of Freetown, the complaint and the grumble plenty from attire base, college to even inside the Wakafine bus stand.
The fuel way it don't go up so far so good, and a little bit affect we in one way or the other because the passenger then they complain and they grumble for we too much. They say we self we decide for stop the price, but it's not really easy. That's one of the biggest challenges right now we face. We government not put press releases and the fare go up one. Some of we not be aware. I don't know if press release will not come out before ever the fare they go up, but we not be aware of that. So far now the fare don't go up. We the keke riders there, we they strain too much. We get a lot of constraint because the passenger then they grumble for we. How the fare don't go up, we itself say we they add your own price, this, that, press release not come out, all of the challenges that they will face. So do you have paper government, we appeal to you, make you able to look into that problem. Make the problem, let we try for amend. The price, at least IBD is somehow better.
Fuel now one thing where they affect almost all the other price them, from transportation to take them inside markets inside people they get belende receive.
We dey beg Papa government for somebody's fuel where they go through. Because we are the business woman then we they affect. So we dey pay, we na taxi. We be they pay 30,000, 40,000, now they pay then 70, 50, 80. So to do the argument with the driver then, say the government don't ace fuel up. So when they ace fuel up, then say they go for you ace the own price up. So they beg Udari the owner the Papa government, then they able adjust for with the fuel because what they do business now we they affect so much. Yeah, they beg would the owner the Papa government. So now that's some more I go for talk, yeah.
So anyway, we dey strain with the market woman, they all they go buy extra with business there, we dey really strain. The cost of pay all they pay inside taxi for can free. What they can do with business. There we dey beg Papa government. Let put this fear down. There we dey beg. There let's sorry for we. Like we so we na comrade. Through the current they can't charge where the apprentice they charge we. What they can with market, you know easy. We dey beg there Papa government. There. Father be there we dey beg. Fatima be talk to him and there. Let reduce this fear. There we beg. There Papa government.
As the government continue for implement the Finance Act small, different sectors then therefore be affected and price then definitely get for change as governments they continue for spend money.
The tax policy measures, the Speaker and members, tax policy measures are designed to protect the poor, support the local businesses, address environmental concerns, while raising revenue to invest more in social and economic sectors. These measures are expected to yield 1.5% of GDP in additional revenues by 2027 and improve the revenue efforts to 11.8% of GDP in 2026. For the fiscal year 2026, the following tax policy measures will be introduced. 1. Expand scope of the minimum voluntary tax to include all companies to effectively tackle income tax evasion and avoidance. Government will also abolish the investment allowance since businesses are already benefiting from accelerated depreciation of capital items. Both measures are projected to yield about 187.5 million in additional revenues.
A talent says Salone people need for ready for this year of action and continue for beer and be resilient. The word where politicians can always remind people about for beer action. My name is Nafisa to Ola in Cardin and I report for Truth Media.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM. We empower the nation.